Uh, but without further ado, we left off with Sentinels of Light on their 5th day of Chult. You have gone through many trials, you have met many new allies, enemies on the peninsula, but the fact remains that you are here on the behest of your member, Urith, who, after having his hometown and his life shattered by the malevolent Yuan-Ti, swore vengeance upon them and in their entirety on the Chilton Peninsula. Now that he has become strong enough, now that he's become a hero of faraway lands, he has made his homecoming, and he has brought all of you, the Sentinels of Light, Anton, to wreak his vengeance upon the Yuan-Ti in the peninsula and combat the threat of the death fog that now plagues Chult, along with the wicked death curse, which, if not stopped, seemingly will continue to spread throughout the entire continent and then the entire world, blocking off people's connections with the outer planes, making it so that their souls just seemingly disappear, unrecoverable, and decaying those who have not a very solid anchor to the material plane. You are still waiting for the last stronghold on the peninsula, Port Nyanzaru, to be attacked by a Yuan-Ti man who does seem to be taking sacrifices every once in a while. You know he comes every month or so, and it has been about 3 weeks or so, or 2-3 weeks since he's come back and done this, so Urith is on the alert for that. You guys have left a statue of a little gnome that they can use to contact you if they are under attack. You have also since lost your long companion Ormar. He has been abducted by 2 Yuan-Ti women who assaulted you in the river, using some kind of teleportation to elude you. But you continue on into the jungle along the river, knowing that Camp Righteous should be at least 2 days, 3 days travel away from your current location. The Order of the Flaming Fist taking 300 paladins all the way deep into the jungle, though you have no idea how many of those paladins are left. As you've been seeing corpses of those paladins here and there, you know that Camp Righteous has fallen. Many notes that you have found many notes on a lot of these paladins, noting that and asking for aid. But alas, none of them made it all the way to Port Nyanzaru to relay this message. You just most recently have been traveling along the river. It has started to rain again. Mist and fog covers the landscape. And after getting his legendary rowing oar stuck in a rock, Urith turned it into a ladder, went up into the sky, and saw that there was a grung ambush waiting for the party. You guys fought this. Evie got poisoned. She could speak grung for a little bit, and seemingly has lost the ability to do so. However, you guys are still traveling along. You found also a small tree hideout with 2 backpacks. In a leather sack, you found a scroll, again belaying the events of Camp Righteous, along with a pendant of helm. And then in a separate cloth sack, you found a pendant with a diamond-like emblem etched in green that matched one that was carved into the hideout itself. But traveling along, there was a wide river, or the river has widened out a large amount, and you did bump against what seemed to be a floating corpse of a paladin, a dwarven paladin in armor. There seemed to be like 6 rows of, two rows of 3 holes punctured into his plate armor. But throwing that corpse aside, letting it float down the river, you continued along. Rogar decided to take a big-ass dookie off the side of the boat, to the lament of everyone, especially Evelyn. And right when you fastened your armor back up, you heard a familiar screech of terrorfolk descending upon you. And that is where we're picking up, and I would like you all...
I want to protest. Urith supported Rogar's pooping.
I did.
Sure did.
Well, we gotta stop the whole boat? Whatever. Just poop. Just poop.
I need you to all roll initiative.
And Drexit, by oath, is supposed to support his pooping.
Oh, God.
Wow, we got some good initiatives.
Yeah, I rolled badly.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Are we supposed to roll right now?
I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Rogar rolled a Rogar roll.
No, that's actually pretty good for you.
A 9?
Yes. You usually get 2 and 3.
Right?
That's true.
Drexit got a 6.
Okay, Drexit got a 6.
Yeah, well,
Roll for Adriani, because I don't think you're mounted. Also.
Brent, what did you get?
24.
And roll for familiars, too.
Wow, Adriani got a 3. Doesn't matter because I'm going to mount Adriani.
Hey, Hayden, you want to do some better rolls or what?
Hey, Brent, you want to shut the fuck up?
No, I want you to roll better.
Did you not hear
It
me?
would be nice.
Yeah, right.
really letting down the team.
This is how this team was supposed to go. Bruno kills everything. If there's anything left, Urith takes care of it, and Rogar gets to sit back.
I'm not going first, so take that.
Well, Bruno, you fucked
There's your
everything
logic.
up.
I did. I fucked up. I was too distracted by your poop. And
It is scary that if you
everything else
roll
that's
a 1, you still have a
entailed.
16 initiative.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, can we get Rogar?
What?
What did you get? 9?
Initiative.
9.
Urith, 23? 3. Bruno, 22?
Yeah.
Oh, Ormar's not here. Lol. We'll have Ormar. What's your familiar,
Yeah,
Urith?
Bob.
Mine, 17.
17? Okay. Evie,
11.
11. Drexit got 6?
Is everyone still exhausted?
Adriana got 3? Yes.
Yes.
And
Do I have
Ton.
to roll
Technically
a
have
disadvantage?
Doesn't she technically have disadvantage on initiative?
Yes.
Do I on level 2?
Oh,
level
no,
1 should
level
be.
1 should be enough for it. Yeah. Because it's
Oh,
it's an ability
it's
check.
an ability check?
Yeah. Good call.
Mother truckers. I don't know if I'll get much lower than 11.
It's true.
Ton?
Oh,
Comes the
24.
1.
12.
12? Okay.
No, it's still 11.
Yeah, no, I got you. Okay. Alright. Here we go. I'll bring you to the map.
We got, what's the sidekick?
Drexit.
Oh,
I think
did
it's
we?
advantage, right? On advantage? Or on initiative?
Yeah,
Oh,
we got it.
Drexit has advantage on initiative, doesn't he?
Oh, roll again.
Ah, fuck. Thank you, Cole.
Mhm.
You got a 10.
That's better than... That's better. That's better.
Solid.
God. Where are we? I have too many maps. I need to...
I'm actually quite peeved because I have no idea how to go first.
Okay, let me look at the...
Oh, that's wow, they got really close to us. Unless they're very high up.
Yeah, they're just dropping down. They're about, what do you call it? Let me see here. They are... You hear them screeching, they all drop down. You see them all dropping down and just kind of like stopping a certain height above you just to see where their targets are going to be, and they are all approximately 60 feet above you. Wait, no, wait. Let me relook. They are approximately 50 feet above you. That's how high they are.
50. Oh.
Yeah.
Approximately 50 is in that's their fly speed?
I don't know.
I don't either, but I bet you.
I don't
That's
know.
why would the DM know the flight speed of the enemy we're fighting?
Yeah, weird. You think I know things? You think I know things? But they all kind of open their wings around you. They're all screaming this. Ton, you are actually first.
Moving the bat on me.
Blown out of the sky. No!
And Urith and Bruno, you're on deck.
I am on a boat. That's true.
Yes.
LOL.
That was so dumb.
Yeah, I don't know why any of you laughing.
That was so dumb.
Because it's dumb. Because
And this is
I like it.
LOL.
Thrown off the boat.
I was gonna say, I think some people are laughing at Brent saying LOL.
Yeah.
What's
both.
funny about
Both.
that? I will. Okay, I'm gonna use symbiotic entity. And bonus action. So that's my main action. Then bonus action. Oh, 30 feet away. Okay, I can't do that. Can I ready a bonus action?
You cannot, unfortunately. No.
Okay. I think that's my turn. No bonus action here.
Oh, what
Yours
did you do?
turn?
I use symbiotic entity. This
Ah.
is my wild shape thing.
Got it. Got it. Okay. You can also dodge if you want. You can ready an action. if
Bonus
you want.
action dodge?
No, you can act. Oh, is a symbiotic entity an action?
It's an action, not a bonus action.
Never mind. Okay, then that is your turn. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Urith,
it's all good.
it is your turn, and then Bruno.
Do you have a ruling on what is acceptable for a trigger for a ready action? Like, can you only do one thing? Can you do this or this? Whatever comes first. Can you? What's your?
You would have to make it
Can I
general
do
enough
something really
to.
stupid and cheeky.
Well, tell me what it is, and then we'll see.
I wanna. Oh, it's so stupid though.
Yeah.
Just shoot me down.
do it.
I want to say I'm gonna uncork the bottle when somebody yells at me, but I am somebody and I want to yell at me. Because I can talk out of turn.
What?
Or I can make it really specific. Your choice.
No, I think that's kind of too cheeky.
It's a little bit cheeky.
Like I want the trigger to be whatever I want, whenever I want to.
Yeah, can I
Yeah,
start the trigger be
no.
anything, please?
No, no. You can.
Okay.
I think I would allow other than yourself, I guess, but yeah.
Okay,
It-
but then I'm
it'd
just gonna
still
yell at
be-
somebody to yell at me.
Yeah. No, I know.
Don't let me do
I
that
know.
either.
I know. I know.
I'll just say
It would have to be
gonna-
something pretty. Yeah.
I'm gonna ready an action to uncork it after Evelyn's turn.
After everyone's turn, that's definitely.
And
yeah,
if
that's definitely-
I'm allowed to, or when somebody yells at me to do it aside from myself, you can choose. But I'm okay with just having the first one. And then my bonus action is I just go ghost, and I am going
I
to.
we can just have it be. Don't prompt anyone. When somebody yells Urith, then then that'll be okay.
All right, everybody. If you need smoke bottle, tell me. Good luck. And then I just like slowly sink down under the boat. But I have my ear above water.
Okay. You just see a ghost ear just like pop up through the boat, just like. Okay.
Cool. I'm done.
Okay. Bruno, it is your turn,
Yeah.
and then Evelyn is on deck.
Ah,
Ah,
Okay.
I'm not ready.
Bonus
You'll have
action
time.
Hunter's Mark. This.
It's action hunter's mark.
Nuke it.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot it.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah, because you
Okay,
go
I'm going
first. Yeah.
Yeah, 26 to hit.
Okay. That
Nuke
hits.
it.
Do. 100's mark.
Ooh.
Ooh, I rolled a bunch of ones. 31 damage on the first attack.
Okay, and then like immediately, like this, you hear it start to as you just get one shot into the chest. It's still flying though.
Yeah, second shot. Ooh, 13 to hit. I'm gonna precision
13
strike
to
that.
hit.
I'm gonna
Okay, your
precision
precision. Let's go.
I want this to die. Where's my button? That's the...
Do you not get
Nope,
to know the
it's not.
roll before you make the precision strike?
I don't think so.
Do you get to know
Well,
if they miss? I don't.
Let me
Yeah,
read.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I don't know if you get to know the miss. You get to know the roll, though.
Yeah. I don't think
Before
you get to know
or
the hit.
after the roll. Before
Yeah.
any effects are applied.
Yeah.
Well, I think it still misses, so... Oh, that's a d6. That's what sneak attack
Yeah.
is. There's the d8. 4, so 17.
That works. Yes,
All right.
that hits.
Damage. Sharpshooter, none of this. None of this.
She actually posted it.
You sure did.
Nice.
Another 23 damage.
23. Hell, can we ping the Discord too if we haven't already?
You want me
I
to
did.
send that on there?
You did.
Oh.
Okay.
But I pinged the Discord for that we're live. I don't know about the
Yeah,
picture of
you're good.
Brent's face.
Okay, and then that one just into the water. You've downed the first one with your first blood.
Oh, yeah, I will shoot this one to the west. Whatever way that is. With my third attack. Double ones! Wow, what are the chances of that?
Snake eyes.
I think I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like, yeah. Attack it. Yeah, 25 to hit.
That hits.
I will... I'm gonna favorite foe this. No, I'm not. I don't want to lose the concentration on the thingy. This, and this. None of that. None of that. It's not much damage. 20 damage. Great. Rolling 2s.
20 damage. Okay.
And then the fourth attack. Fifth attack.
Fifth, yeah.
Crit. There we go. This one I will... I don't really need to. It's gonna die. Will it though? I don't need to do it. Alright. Sharpshooter, sneak attack, none of that.
Poor man.
26 damage. It is gonna live, probably. I rolled a 1 again. Fuck, guys.
Kyle, you need to stop rolling ones.
Oh, 26?
Yeah,
that
That's good
does it.
advice.
It is dead?
It is dead.
Okay,
Got it.
then now my last final attack. I'll attack this one. 27 hit. There we go. Good, good.
Were you planning on saving some for the rest of us, or?
Yeah, there's how many more?
Okay.
28 damage for the last one.
Nice.
This is what
All
Kyle's
right.
supposed to do.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go ghosts and go hang out at the pool.
You can go
Stab
ghost
myself.
too.
Throwing
He's the everything character, okay?
Yeah. All right, yeah, good.
Okay. And as the combat starts, you see all these screeching terrors come at you. And immediately, Bruno's already got one arrow knock, just takes 2 shots, takes the first one down. You slip, and one of your arrows falls from your string, and you're like, fuck. And then you just, like, take 3 more, and then just 1, 2, 3. Taking down a second one and injuring a third one. That's very... Yeah, that's a good first turn. That's a good first turn. Alright, but now...
okay.
It is their turn.
That was my turn.
Nope. You're the next player. I say it like that, so...
Wait, Did I say after? I thought Evelyn was a. I thought Evelyn got
She
really
rolled
low
like an
initiative.
11. Yeah.
I got
She got 11, yeah.
Is that the next?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, everybody got really low after that.
Everyone go around 10. There's 11, 10, and 9.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with from going left to right. These two are gonna go for you, Bruno, seeing them
They all
in
attack Urith.
retaliation.
Yes.
Let's see, they're in
They
these
go
3
underwater.
squares. And then these 3... No, these 3 squares. There you go. And they are going to each make 3 attacks at you.
Hey, you could say
Sorry, can I use my reaction when they move into the square?
poof,
Oh,
poof. Oh,
You-
first that.
yes, you can.
Okay. So Halo spores on I guess this one here. Is that clicking?
Okay,
Oh, hold on.
the top
This
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, cool. As just you see one is starting to assail you, and then these spores just come and assault it as it goes. As it has a hard time attacking you first, but the other one's gonna attack you, and
Poof.
we're gonna go. No.
Kyle said it.
I was scared. I'm scared, Urith.
Poof.
As they come at you, and then there's just the entire battlefield is effectively drenched in smoke. Okay, can you make an aura for yourself, or
Yes.
do I have to?
Yeah, you'll have to make it visible, but yes.
Okay, your aura 1. Okay. All right. As they are now going to attack at. You don't have blind sight.
Nope.
But still
Okay.
disadvantage because he has alert. Creatures don't get advantage against him by being unseen.
Ah. Wow. Damn. Damn. Okay. All right. That's fine. Can I click on this? Does this work? Nope. It doesn't work. Okay. They're gonna come at you with a bite. Then that is an 18 that turns into a 10, a 14 that turns into an 8, and a 22 that turns into 13.
Nice.
For the first
All
one,
hit.
yeah. And the second one comes
Bruno
at you
forgot
now.
to put on his armor this morning.
That is a 15 to hit,
Nope.
13 that turns into a 9, and a 19 to hit.
Ooh, 19 hits.
19 hits as you just feel. Oh, sorry. Needed to roll 1 more dice. As you feel like they're all trying to come at you, and you just definitely dodge out of the way using your hearing and ducking below, pushing one away. They kind of like bump into each other for a second, and then you just feel this one sharp stabbing pain in your side as one manages to get a javelin strike on you. And Urith, you said you're not on the boat anymore, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. So this one's gonna come at
Just
you.
his ear is on the boat.
Yep.
They can attack his ear.
Like you're in the water, right? And
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like
One ear is above water.
One of them just
you're pushing the
sticks
boat.
their
You're just
finger
like,
in his ear.
okay.
Bonus
This one's
action, wet
actually
willy.
going to attempt to grapple you, Ton.
How much damage did I take? I don't think.
7, sorry. Or I'm sorry,
it
9,
hit you.
9 total. 9 total. Thank you. This one's coming for you, Ton, and you need to make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Acrobatics.
Collect.
13.
Ooh. As this one's trying, kind of almost puts its legs on the boat, you feel the rocking back and forth as you feel its wings start to wrap, like one of its legs start to wrap around under one of your armpits, and you just kind of like, luckily with how wet your armor is, you kind of just slip away, and you kind of push away the leg, and you are not grappled, but it is there next to you. As these ones are now going to attack as well. And these ones are going to come and attack at you, Rogar.
They don't have to, though. Actually, while one of them moves in, I will reaction hold the line.
Okay. Go for it.
Which one is it?
Top
again?
or bottom?
Top.
Okay.
Do I have advantage? I roll it with advantage.
Yes.
I might not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
24 to hit.
24 to hit hits.
26 damage, and he loses all his speed at 10 feet away from me and falls prone.
Yeah. As you're just like waiting, you're waiting, and then you have your eyes closed. You feel the wind to your right, and then you just swing as you feel the impact, and next you hear psh. It is in the water. We'll just mark in the water with this, or prone with that. 26 damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay. The next one is still coming at you at disadvantage with 3 strikes. That is 10 to hit, 16 that turns into 10, and 12 to hit. Oh.
Correct.
Next it is Evelyn's turn. You are going to get attacked. Actually, you're also... You're also... Sorry. You also need to make an acrobatics or athletics check.
I don't know about that. Just like at disadvantage because it's an ability.
Yeah.
Good.
You can do an acrobatics, though.
I know. I'm rolling.
You got
So
reliable
good to
talent?
everybody.
No, you don't. Yes, you do.
14.
14, as you feel the rocking in the boat similar to Ton, and you feel 2 legs start to grip you from your underarms, and you get lifted up into the air. But that's as far as they go.
How far up does she go?
Not far. Like they can't technically. They're technically it's just we'll just say it's above her right now. But yeah, they can't move because they use all their movement to get there.
Okay.
And then these 2 will go towards Aldriani and attack Aldriani. So against Aldriani, that's normal, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
18 AC.
Okay. That is 22 to hit for 6 piercing damage on the bite.
Okay.
And then the other 2 miss, and then the 2 again will also again... That is a 6 to hit, which misses, but then that's 2 hits at 20 and 22 to hit.
On me?
On Aldriani.
Aldriani.
Oh.
But that is 5 piercing damage and then 9 piercing damage, respectively.
Okay.
As you just hear Aldriani like get attacked, and he is now fending them off. And now it is Evelyn's turn. You are grappled.
You're on. 1 second. I am grappled, but
You're
like,
grappled. Yeah.
I still like hit.
Yeah. You just can't move, basically.
Yeah, you can
still
do
have regular-
anything but move, is what
I
the
can't
grappled condition
somehow
is.
get dropped.
You could attempt a contest to become ungrappled, and that would take your action.
Right. And then I would fall, who knows to where.
Well,
you're
not that high up.
yeah, you didn't
I'm not
move
that high
yet.
up.
Like you just got lifted like so that your feet are dangling, but you haven't moved.
So I could use my mind lash whip?
You could. Yeah.
Ooh, baby. Can I use steady aim with it? Because I'm not moving?
Yeah.
You got advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
You already
have advantage.
You have blind sight because you have fighting style, and it can't see you, so you have advantage anyways.
Oh. Did we pull? I thought we didn't pull the bottle already.
We did.
You
No,
guys.
bottles pulled. Bottles
Can
I
you not
rolled
see the?
double ones.
What? How did we get 2 of those in one? That's insane.
Then yeah.
Wow.
That is
Rain.
insane. That is
I'm
insane.
disappointed in
The-
myself.
The rain.
Wow.
It's hard. like
Technically, she would have had disadvantage anyways because of the. No, it's just ability checks. Never mind.
Yeah, just
Nope,
ability
her
checks.
option is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayden.
Yeah.
Just help.
how dare you try to help? How dare you?
All right, hold on here.
You have your bonus action.
I have a 2 weapon, but I don't have them in my hand. I have a shield, probably not in my
You
hand.
can take out a dagger
I could, but
if you want a bonus action attack.
No, because the whip isn't a light weapon.
can I
Oh.
tickle the pterodactyl as my fast hands action? To like see if it'll drop me? Are they ticklish
What do you roll to
like a
tickle?
hand?
What? With your what feature?
Dexterity.
With
Like
your
a hand.
yeah, right,
No,
right. But
with
like
fast hands, she said.
with fast hands, as
You
in
can
like
use your
what are
bonus
you?
action granted by cunning action to make a sleight of hand check. Oh no, wait, that's to do something else.
Try and pick his pocket while he's picking you up. Might as well.
Yeah,
Get a beer, Hayden.
I sure do.
Oh,
they
fuck
don't
you.
have pockets.
I don't know. They might have pockets.
Maybe
You
they got like a
can
tail
see
coming
that
up.
they
I
have
don't know.
like very. Okay, what you see on them is it's very rudimentary. They have spears in their hands. They have like a couple more javelins like attached to them. A lot of them have like these little trinkets on them. It would be hard to, but those are all usually like on the upper body, and like there's like some of them have like little waistbands.
Yeah, it says or take the use of an object action. That's not helpful. Oh, okay. I was gonna try and tickle it, but it's all good. I could. Can I? No, I don't know. It's fine. That was
Okay, you sure?
been my turn.
No more attempt to tickle.
Eh.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I can if you'll let me, but like, I don't think.
Sure,
I
you can. You
imagine-
can. You sure. It's just what do you,
You can
describe to me
certainly
what
try.
you describe to me what you do though. You have
Well,
to
so,
like so you're
one
getting
hand has
grabbed.
the whip, and then the other hand's just like tickle, 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 tickle,
You're just doing this tickle 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 tickle.
tickle,
Make
in
a slide.
spot that I think would like be ticklish. You know, like a little. I don't know if it's got like a joint or like an elbow or a little feetsies. I don't know, somewhere that I think might be ticklish.
Make a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
This might be the most absurd roll we've ever rolled.
No, we've had sillier.
That is
That's
what I'm
silly.
here for.
Sure.
It is 30
With a
30?
disadvantage?
at disadvantage.
Wow.
because of your reliable
Wow. As you just like it starts like you feel the grip tighten on your shoulder on the right foot,
Oh,
and you're just
no.
like. Is you just start hearing that, and you'll see. That's what happens. That happens. That's sure.
And my turn.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't say, but Drexit and then Rogar and then Aldriani, all in
I was
succession.
ready.
Yeah.
All right, we've set a precedent. I will now tickle attack from here on out. Bonus action tickle attack.
Bonus action tickle.
Well, is Drexit in range from where he is to hit that
Yes. Yes.
thing? Okay. Drexit's going to chop that thing's head off.
Okay.
Or he's going to try to. Does Drexit have blind fighting? That is
Yeah.
the first question.
It does. Remember, you did it. You did
He
it.
sure does. So he has advantage on that roll.
Yeah.
Wow, he got 14 twice.
Why is happening?
I don't know. I assume that misses.
WTH. LOL. That hits. That hits.
That hits. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
So his first attack does 9 damage.
9 damage.
Why are we using so many abbreviations today? LOL, WTHL.
And that's a crit because 19 is a crit for him.
Hell yeah. Do the crits.
Remembering the rules.
Yeah, I
Great
after you
sword of
reminded me,
sharpness. No,
That's
it's only
one roll,
20s,
though.
right?
It has to be a 20. Yeah, you have to roll a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't want to pass the damage over, but I rolled a whole bunch of ones. I got a 12 epic.
12? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I rolled crit on the other on D&D Beyond, but it didn't pass over for some reason.
Got it.
And he's got one more attack. As long as that thing's still alive.
Yeah, it is.
That's a 14, so
Still
it does
hits.
hit.
The man's consistent. Just
Sure
slightly,
is. That's
slightly
14 damage.
shitty. Damn! I take it back.
14.
It's still alive, but you, like Ton, you're starting to grapple with this creature. You manage to push it off, and you just hear, "Duck, Sir Ton!" as you feel like a large, heavy impact in the mass in front of you, and then two more successively.
sir.
Sorry. Okay, and now it is
It's
Rogar then
appropriate.
Aldrani.
Sorry?
It is you, and then you again, in the form of Aldrani.
Yeah, it's a whole
And then
bunch
get
of
ready,
things
Ton.
going on. I'm going to go ahead and attack the one that's being tickled.
Okay.
No, actually, I can do it this way. I keep forgetting I have this. 26.
26.
Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
For 25 damage.
Damn. 25 damage on a single hit.
22 to hit.
22 to hit hits. Damn.
Damage of 29.
Damn. Is there any specific way you want to kill that one?
I chop off both of his feet.
Okay, just in
and
one
then-
swing.
Then in one swing, and then stab him through the chest.
Okay, you
At
just
least he's not
chop
getting
off
tickled anymore.
both feet. You kind of like land on your butt for a second, Evie, as you just feel the grip on you just like kind of loosen, and then you're just like as you just stab through, and then you just throw it off.
Yeah,
I
just
assume-
toss him off. And then
toss
this
him
one's
off.
like in the water. Is he hittable, or am I wasting my time on him?
Yes, he's hittable. He's just at the surface.
Okay, I will. Why not? I'll hit him because I know I've damaged him already. That's 25 to hit,
25 to hit, down.
or 21 damage.
For 21 damage, yep. And then we'll just say this. You just stab the one in the air after cutting off its legs, dropping heavy, and then you just take it and slam it into the water on the one that you already downed in the water, and then you just heard splashing, and then as you bring down your halberd onto the downed Terrafolk, you just hear no more splashing. It is dead in the water.
And as I'm holding the halberd down, kind of spear point down, as the last one twitches, I go, Adriani, murder.
As you just, what does it do?
I don't, just making sure I don't have bonus action. Oh no, I reduced the creature to 0 HP, so I can make another attack as
you
a
can.
bonus action.
You can. Yep.
So I spin around and attack the one behind me.
As you hear Aldriani roar behind you, you go and you hit the one behind you.
For max damage, 29.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Jeebus, dude.
Alright.
Is that a one shot?
You and... No, it's not.
Oh, two
unfortunately.
shot, I guess. That's what it is.
Yeah. But you and Bruno just taking down 2 creatures each on your turns.
And Aldriani is going to spin around and target the top one first, I guess. Doesn't
Okay.
really matter, neither are hurt,
Oops.
so.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I want. That's right. First attack, let's see. No, Adriana will just... Adriana will fly to meet their level, so I don't know if they're only at 5 feet. But,
Yeah, they're basically at 5 feet.
okay. And he'll do a claw attack. 24 to hit,
24 to hit. Okay.
12 slashing damage.
That does it. Okay. That happens, I mean.
And then... Stinger is only a 12 to hit. So, that misses, I think.
Singer to 12 to hit. That just hits.
Oh, I need it to make a Constitution save.
It does need to make a Constitution save.
DC 15.
It got a natural 1.
Okay. It takes 11 piercing damage and 26 poison damage.
So 37 damage. As like this Aldriani, like without even being able to see, it's fought in dark places before. Each of these Terrafolk, while similarly large like Aldriani just kind of just dwarfs them a little bit in size as it just takes out its wingspan, takes one big gust of air as it launches itself into the air, digs its claws into the chest of one of the Terrafolk, and then the tail comes soon right after, taking it deep into the gut. As you just hear, it goes into the water, dead.
Good boy.
Okay.
That's Aldriani's turn.
Okay, wow.
Good turn for both of us.
Yeah, and then let me
These two are dead,
go
too.
ahead and... Yeah. I'm sorry, not that one. This one.
This one.
Yeah.
I could have action searched, but I'm trying to save it because Kyle used his. So.
Yeah, that's
I
smart.
want to have a funny scene where Urith is like, "Good luck." He goes underwater and then gets up and tries to stab something, but they're all dead.
Be awesome.
Alright, that means Ton, it's your turn, followed by Urith. And then Bruno after.
Okay, so is there a world, like, how high are these fellers flying?
They're all level to you now at this point.
Entirely is there
Yeah.
is there any world where I could use a 10-foot cube to hit them and nobody else?
Yeah, you could probably manage that with your smartness.
I don't see these two are. Well, which hexes is this one in?
Would
Oh,
it be
sorry. It's in
here?
front. There you go.
So that can reach. Yeah, they can all reach, but I don't know how that math is going to work.
What about, because they just have to have some part in the
Well, how many are you
Hex,
trying to
is that right?
target?
all three of them. Can I?
All three of them? You would get yourself and Bruno in the crossfire, and maybe Urith. Maybe. But it depends on what you do. You can't get... I don't think you can get all three of them cleanly unless you guys can find it.
In that case, I'll get these two.
Oh, Urith isn't there. He's
Yeah,
But there's no way of doing it without hitting Bruno, I don't think.
oh, maybe not Bruno.
Yeah.
That is fact.
You could do it here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
That's easy.
I will. I will bonus action spread my spores.
Gross.
As
Oh
you,
yeah,
you get some spores in your mouth, Bruno, and you're like, oh.
spreading.
Oh, I start freaking out.
Does that mean that you're going to start looking like Ton?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, they did look like each
And,
other for a second with the blue rot.
So I guess that goes in. I don't know, like here, whatever I can get with.
Okay.
Yeah, something
And
like
that's
that.
on their turn they take damage thing?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will cast Produce Flame on this guy.
Okay. Is that a ranged spell attack?
matter
Okay, when you
they're in the
cast
smoke,
it,
right?
Hurl Flame, make a ranged spell attack. Oh,
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It
does it
doesn't
not matter?
You're right.
They're in the
They,
smoke.
they can't see you.
Normally, it would be at disadvantage, but since they can't see you either, it's normal.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Blindness does make a lot of sense in this game.
It really does. I have disadvantage.
Truly the most logical mechanic.
See, invisibility doesn't
ranged spell
negate
attack.
anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do it. Oh, 24 to hit hits.
24 to hit, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Nice.
That'll do it.
Good damage.
As you
That
just...
one stabbed, right? Good.
Yeah, yep. As both Drexit and Ton, and I guess Bruno to some extent, just feels like a hot flash of heat. Hot flash of heat. For just a second, and then immediately goes cold again as it drips into the water.
Drips into the water. That's
Drips
weird.
into the
Hot
water.
fire. Does it burn
Yes,
so
it
hot that
burned
he,
so
like,
hot
melts?
that he melted, exactly.
Yeah, it's like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's a good turn. Okay. Urith, and then Bruno.
Oh, I didn't even really think about my turn. I'm gonna attack one. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Come
that's
back
plan.
up out of the water.
Yeah, I'm back up out of the water, and I'm gonna get. I gotta zoom in here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get that one right beside me, with a bumming blade.
Okay.
Bumming blade.
Get
A
it.
bumming blade. Actually, are those two beside each other? Are they,
They are.
large creatures?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Grunflum. Grunflum. Okay. Advantage.
But it's waning.
Sure.
26 to hit.
26
But it's
to hit
waning.
saves.
I will snuck attack. I will Grunflum 2. And I will Wails from the Grave on that one right beside it.
Oh my
good.
god, so many dice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
you
my
rolled
god.
3 6s on the sneak attack.
Oh.
Oh, you rolled 3 6s on the Whales of the Grave.
Holy shit. Okay, so those two are dead,
1,
right?
5,
Oh.
6,
Better.
7,
You could have done
7.
better.
The second one takes 30, and then the first one's dead.
See, that
First
one is a
one.
real big tarnish on that roll. I think you should redo it.
Yeah. Holy shit. There's so many
Yeah.
5s and 6s. Holy shit.
That's a lot. Yeah. How much does the first one take?
The first one takes 20, 36, 67.
That's
Cole was
the
like,
The first
Cole
one?
was like, I want to pop out of the water and be like, there's nothing to kill. And instead he popped out of the water and was like, fuck this shit. Fire everything.
The first one took 67?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the second one took 21?
30.
30? 30? Oh my god. Okay. How do you want to you just all feel this, like, as soon as this heat flash from Ton occurs, there's a splash in the water, you get some spray in your face, and then all of a sudden it goes cold as Urith comes up out of the boat, and then with just one fell swoop you feel another even brighter hot flash just in front of you, Bruno, as you just kind of have to stumble back a little bit as you just hear just two of these terrafolk fall into the water. You hear the sizzling, and these embers start to, like, curdle out as they each sink to the bottom of the river.
I can't see it, but I'm assuming Rogar hears that commotion.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Rogar promptly goes, go off.
I like to visualize, like, the light penetrate some of the smoke. So everyone's
Yeah,
just
yeah, real, yeah. That's true. Like, yeah, that's a cool way to put it too. You see this one bright flash in front of you for a second, and then, like, just one even brighter flash in the green flame.
And then I go, no, don't, you're not leaving, come here. And I just take a soul. So I will add one Terrafolk soul.
As you just, like, a little bit of ash just lands in your hand, and then you get the Terrafolk soul. Okay. And then Bruno.
Does it start with a P?
Yeah,
Terra?
Terra.
It
P-Terra.
does, yeah.
Like,
Turns out I
Pteranodon.
wasn't actually that scared. And... I mean, no, they go next. I might as well attack them. I wasn't going to, but I'll shoot the one over here.
Okay. Go for it.
Phew! Oh, my third one. Great.
Oh,
Don't take my kills.
Attack. I have to. You look like you're gonna die.
Do I?
17.
17 hits.
Yeah. Can't even move that. 38 damage.
Damn.
38 damage.
I had
Okay.
damaged that one already,
That
too, I think.
kills it. That kills it. It's dead.
You're welcome. Bonus action, shake my nut.
That one was mine! As I shake my nut.
You see the dim glow. Just like, honestly, I like that better. Where they're just light, but, you know, you obviously still
Yeah.
can't see,
Yeah.
right? So, okay, all right. And you can even see silhouettes, kind of. Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
visualization.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Next is them, and this one is going to make I'm just gonna make it roll. Just yeah, it's gonna attack Aldriani. That's what it's gonna do. It killed its friend.
That is,
so...
that is a committed dude. I guess he doesn't know the rest of his friends.
Yeah,
have
no,
died.
that's what it is. That's what it is. It's because he doesn't know. For all he knows, all those splashes were all you guys dying.
It'll be great if he's like attacking Aldriani and he's like in the middle of biting him and he goes, "Why is it so quiet?"
Yeah.
Group surrounds last one.
Oh god. I would have. Like the best part about the Terrafolk is that they can terrorize you guys and make you guys frightened, but it didn't matter because you can't see any of them. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I was pretty scared when they got near me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's a natural 1, and then a 21 and a 23.
Well, that hits.
Wow.
Wow.
You're beating up Aldriani, man. What are you doing?
I am. That's a 10 to hit, or 10 damage, piercing damage, and then 5 piercing damage. Amongst...
15 total?
Yep, 15 total.
Aldriani is down to 89 HP.
And then now it is Evelyn's turn, then Drexit, then Rogar.
Don't think we're gonna get that.
Yeah.
far.
I think it's
Yeah.
probably going to be Evelyn's turn, and then...
How high up is it?
It's just... I think you can reach it from there with your whip, if you just get... Yeah.
Do I have advantage still?
Yes.
Okay.
You could also just mount Aldriani and reach it from there, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Aldriani's been so good to me these last few sessions, so I want to risk that. No. He's been mean to me.
Make your
Why?
deck 27 to hit
27.
hits. And I believe that it has to
big whip.
make...
holy fuck!
Damn.
39 39 damage.
5.
Oh no!
Damn!
First, I tickled your feet, and then I killed you with my whip.
God damn!
She doesn't even actually hit him with the whip. She just strikes with such force that the shockwave blows
Do I-
his brain to pieces.
Do I have to make a... Do I have to make a roll?
It's dead, isn't it?
39 damage?
Does that not kill it?
Wait, this one's special.
Okay. It strips away the creature's will to survive, as it also strips away flesh, dealing this psychic damage. I don't know, did it add the 2d4 psychic damage?
No, it did.
Any
It did.
creature that takes psychic damage from the Mind Lash must also succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or have disadvantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws for 1 minute.
It fails.
They ain't dead yet, guys.
It ain't dead yet. You
Yeah.
fucked
Jesus
it up.
Christ.
You
But
fucked
it
it
will
up,
be.
though. Fucked it up, though. Okay. As it is, that is the end of your turn?
I just jokingly pretend to jump up and tickle it and go, could you?
Tickle it to death.
Yeah.
Because as far as I feel like maybe
Roll
my
for
tickle is way to roll left.
That's where
Roll.
the real psychic damage comes from.
Yeah, roll for tickle damage. Okay.
Do you roll your health? Or is my DM brain failing me? No comment?
Anyways.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah. It is your turn. Yeah, we'll
Is it my turn?
effectively...
Isn't it-
It's Drexit's
isn't it
turn,
Drexit's
but
turn?
does he do anything?
No, he'll stand there.
Yeah.
Oh no, I moved the boat. Okay.
Oh,
I yeet up onto Aldriani
okay.
to be in any position where I'm within 5 feet of the Terrafolk.
You are.
I reach out and grapple him.
Okay, make it a contest. Wait, was ability checks in that negative? In that
30.
in the Mind Lash thing? I
Because
mean, I don't think
Intelligence
it could.
Intelligence, wisdom, and
Yeah,
charisma.
I think that's what it is. Okay.
Brain.
It got a
think he can beat
natural
30.
20
does he beat 30?
for 22. As you feel like you feel the struggle, like you feel like your grip weaken a little bit, but all that happens is that you just like put your
I
you,
quickly,
you grapple a little bit stronger.
if I may, I pull him closer and grab him by the throat. I don't know if he speaks Common or Elvish or Draconic, but I say it in all three, and I just look at him. I go, "Whoever your people are, leave us alone." And I throw him back into the wind.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Do I do intimidation? Oh, I have a +7 to intimidation. That works.
Yeah. Because of the Mind Lash, because of the
17.
et cetera, et cetera. 17. As you just like, it just falls back and then like into the water. Okay. And then Adriani's turn. And
Adriani will hold.
And Adriani holds because you're mounted.
Yeah.
And then, okay. And that's all you guys do?
Yeah, we'll let him go. Why not?
Okay.
Send a message.
As you just hear flying away.
You just killed all his friends.
Appreciate your pterodactyl noises.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
They're not accurate enough for me, though. I mean,
I personally would just be
research.
like, he makes pterodactyl noises and flies away.
Yeah, he makes pterodactyl noises and flies away. Okay, effectively, combat is over.
Well done, everybody.
Good job.
Oh, done.
How many levels do we get?
Let me do it
Enough.
again. I actually need to change it. You guys get... Because Bob's not here.
Yep, Bob.
More XP.
Yeah.
Fuck
We should have kicked him a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob.
You guys
If you're watching
get...
this, Bob.
Bob. 286 experience.
That's not much.
That is
Yeah.
nothing.
But we did slay that combat, so that makes sense.
286?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny is we should have slayed the grungs like that, and they almost fucked us up.
That's true. That is
The
true.
grungs were similar. Yeah.
Couple bad
Hey, we're getting-
rolls, though.
We're getting raided by 34 people.
Whoa!
Wow!
Everybody quickly show
Thank
your
you
nipples.
so much. What the f-
I'm just kidding.
Against-
It's like, I'm out.
Thank you, Panda Queen, and everybody. Hope you guys enjoy your time here. We just got finished with the Terrafolk combat, and you guys are now, with that out of the way, you hear the Terrafolk just fly away, screeching, in terror of you guys this time. And you start to paddle out. The smoke gets left behind you. You can vaguely see like the silhouette of it as it flies away in the heavy rain.
I still have no idea if it could even understand what I said, but alright.
Oh, yeah.
I spoke into it in 3 languages.
Wait, did they speak to us before? I don't remember. I don't know.
Make a history check.
Who?
You.
5.
5. Not sure.
Damn it. I know we...
He still left one of them alive, and he got real fucked up before he left, so he might still go back to his people and be like, hey guys,
Yeah.
you see some people on the boats? Just don't.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't do it.
We're gonna become the boogeyman for them.
Yeah.
Some legends.
Just like I've become the boogeyman for monkeys.
Oh my god.
but the god of bullywogs.
And the god
mean-
of bullywugs. Oh my
Well,
Rogar's just going to start accumulating his own names that have nothing to do with the rest of it.
At least this rain will get the blood off me.
I take one of the Terrafolk and walk. Oh, I can't get to him. He's on another boat. Never mind. I don't do anything.
What are you doing? Stop it. Sit down, crazy man.
What?
You were doing something. Stop. I'm relaxing.
Mm.
Anybody get hurt?
Can Alderani eat these? Alderani eats it.
Yeah, Aldrani starts to eat one if you let him.
Well, that's your food for the day.
Yeah.
I think I got stabbed.
Really?
Yeah, that's blood.
Oh no.
That's coming out of me.
Oh, that was terrific blood. That sucks.
Alderani also got stabbed.
As you guys see, there's like bite and spear marks along the along Aldrani's back a little bit.
I got a soul from them. So if you want to question them, we can do that.
And
They don't
we
seem very
actually
threatening,
talk
though.
to them, though?
I can ask a question, yeah.
Okay.
Sure, why not? What do you want to ask them?
I don't know if we really need to.
I don't
They were
believe
like
it.
really not that threatening.
They weren't. I really hate this jungle, just so you know. jungle sucks.
It's hateable. It's very hateable.
You dragged us.
Do you not find it kind of fascinating though? Like with all
In
the
some ways.
creatures?
In some ways, and
Yeah.
he's not completely wrong.
You're not annoying me as much as you used to.
Oh,
That's all you're getting, though.
that was
I'll take
nice.
You should hug now.
You should
No.
hug. Please.
We're on different,
We're
we're on
too far
different
away.
roads. Drexit, hug him for me.
Ah,
Make it really tight.
You have to. He's your boss.
It's the
Hug
worst boss.
That was really wet too. It's gonna be
It's
gross, isn't it?
looks at you, Ton, like with his arms like half open. He just starts to look at you, Ton, and he's just like,
And he
Really
Tom
tight.
probably doesn't smell good. He smells like
Well-
spores.
All right. Well, I guess so. Yeah.
okay, and then then he starts going in, and then just like starts to like really make a strength saving throw. He really starts to
God.
dig
Is
in.
it be strength or constitution?
No, I think it would be strength.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
just-
he
it's
got a
zero.
0.
As like he starts like, I'm sorry, Sir Taunt. I mean, not Sir Taunt.
Crack his back. Oh, crack his back.
As you feel like things start to pop in your body, and you're just like, oh god, you can't breathe for half a second, and you're just,
Drexit.
yeah.
He's a small man. You got to just relax a little.
And he just looks down, like your face is turning blue, and you're just like, and he's just like, let's go. Sorry.
Thank you.
Your back feel better, Con?
Let's just move on.
Does your back feel better?
You know, it kind of feels pretty good now, actually. Yeah. Thank you.
Rogar makes me do that for him sometime.
Oh, does he now?
You weren't there. You're with me.
Right, we can hear them, can't we?
I think he whispered that. Has got the impression he whispered
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Make a perception check. Sure.
She
I can
read.
do that.
She read the lips.
Perception check for nosiness.
I'm doing it.
Through the rain
Now
at
the-
disadvantage.
22.
Technically. Oh wow.
And she's
Still
exhausted.
22.
Still
anyway,
22.
so-
It
And
is.
still 22.
Does she
Like
have
you get the
reliable talent on
idea.
that?
I think she does. I think she might.
So I
But-
mutter it to myself. Does he now?
Does he know? Yeah.
He sure does. I also do it for him though. So
Okay.
Okay.
do you want the back cracking, Evelyn? Might make you feel
Break
better.
me in half. I don't want him back. I'm 12, 13, 14. I don't know how old I am anymore.
You should probably remember that.
Con
He really needs to sleep.
might need your medical knowledge. She doesn't remember her age.
When was the last time you did recall your age?
Probably a couple hours ago.
We're
right?
gonna do this like tech support.
I think she says it every couple hours.
I say it pretty regularly.
She's a teenager. She's just becoming a teenager. You can tell by the attitude.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Poor Evelyn.
I am.
She's in like the worst place imaginable for a teenager.
I'm 13, okay?
All right. I will note that down. 13.
In case she forgets again.
Yeah.
You could write it on her hand.
Shotgun, not rowing. I want to. I'm sleeping.
I'm
I mean,
going.
do you ever,
I'm always
even
wrong.
if you weren't
I've
sleeping?
done it a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a
Have
lie.
I just been looking the other direction the entire
Yeah,
time?
The lie
maybe
detector
you were.
determined that was a lie.
What's a lie detector?
Well,
You know, what's a
I've been-
lie detector?
Like a
Oh,
potion.
you were. I thought that you detected lies easily, Evelyn. I thought you were good at that shit. I don't know.
I'm not. I don't think so.
Mm.
Well,
Anyhow,
I've been
Is
rowing.
that a lie?
yeah, Drexit's been rowing and I've been rowing.
But
Well,
Sir
it's
Urith
all
has been directing us with his. Yeah.
I thought Bruno was directing us.
No, I
No,
mean
no,
like the
I've been-
boat.
With
Well,
my stick.
Yeah, but Bruno says which way to go, but then he uses the stick to like.
Didn't the
Push
stick get
us.
stuck in the mud and we shouldn't do that anymore?
Yeah, maybe. No, but I got propelled into the sky and got attacked. It was crazy. Remember? I was like, whoa, I'm up in the... Whoa, there's guys here! It was crazy. I remember that. So you're right, maybe I shouldn't do it anymore.
It's almost hard to believe that we lost the Ormar like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of forgot about them pretty quick. Guess he wasn't that important.
We did. That's sad.
Hmm.
Who are we talking
Well, we're
about?
gonna save him still. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. We're gonna save him, right?
I hope so. We just have no idea where he could have possibly at all gone.
We'll figure
You
it
know,
out.
I miss Tamon. We should go save
Do you?
Tamon.
Do you?
No, I'm just making more jokes about Ormor leaving.
Yeah, we'll save Tamon instead of Ormol.
I definitely don't miss Tamon.
So, while we have a moment of peace before we get attacked by undead or flying people or frogs or
Yanti?
Death Fog.
or Yonti or Death Fog, there were what, like 300 paladins in this camp? And we're assuming now that they're all dead. I would, I mean,
Well,
not
probably
I'm
not
dead.
all dead, but probably when we get there, we won't
I'm just
find it.
thinking, I mean, paladins are like specialized in taking out undead, are they not? Like that's their thing. And
They are.
300 of them got overrun.
Well, you can't really fight a fog.
They probably got fogged.
But
Some
I
of them
thought there were
escaped
things
that
you
we
could
found.
do with it. I thought there was things you could do against the fog.
Be Urith.
Oh. So we're just
How do we
going
do
to
that?
Well,
Oh.
you gotta be really smart. You have to have
Or-
a giant
or-
dong. And that's just the only way
Make
to
a-
do it.
So
Make
I'm
it-
gonna have to get it smaller?
Make a history check.
Oh, I thought you were
Rogar.
about to roast me by saying make a deception check. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, I got a 2,
8.
so 8.
Yeah,
You've
there's
seen this
something.
memes, it's not that big.
You're sure there's, like you remember there was something about the Death Fog that you could do things about, but you don't remember what it was.
I'm not magic-y.
Oh, we could. No, we counterspelled the other mist, not the Death Fog, right?
No idea.
Make a history check.
Okay. I will.
I'm just worried that, you know, first off, the Death Fog also turns people into zombies, right?
You dispelled magic some fog somewhere.
I thought it was the other fog. I believe it turns
People into zombies, right?
the dead things into
So-
zombies, and it kills things in the fog. So
Either two things. There's a big enough zombie army to wipe out an entire group of paladins, or an entire group of paladins, most of it anyways, has been killed by a Death Fog and turned into zombies. There's 5 of us. 6 of us. Sorry, Drexit.
It's okay.
I know we're pretty strong. That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, I don't have that many arrows.
we'll be fine.
Okay, I just thought I would bring that up, but Urith is confident, so you know, fuck it, right?
We'll be fine.
I feel pretty good too.
All right.
And though I feel like the only way to find out for sure what happened is to push on and see what else we can
I lean
discover.
over to Evelyn and I go, shit goes south. We're going to fly out of here.
What are you guys talking
what?
about?
Nothing.
The way Rogar cracks Drexit's back.
That's a really random thing to talk about.
It wasn't that random. Drexit, didn't you hear him over there? He was saying when he hugged Ton, that's how he cracks Rogar's back all the time.
All right.
You need me?
To row. Ben needs you to row.
Remember
when you killed Pocket? I'm still mad about that.
I'm sorry.
I don't think he killed Pocket.
He did kill Pocket. Well, he got Pocket killed.
Right. Bruno, how many arrows you have left?
Like 50. Remember, I found some a couple, whatever minutes, hour ago.
Something
or
I just
something.
remembered that I wanted to actually point out that I forgot to message Kyle about is I was looking through something. One of the toolkits, according to Xanathar's, allows a person, if they're proficient, to craft, I think it's 10 arrows a night.
Yeah, but then I have to go do that.
No, it's just downtime things. I think you can just do it.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Like, I've done it before. Not.
No, I think you can do it
specifically
during a
with
long
kit.
rest.
Yeah, okay.
So, I'm just saying, if you have proficiency in that, you might want to look into making yourself more arrows.
It's not like my family has made arrows or bows in the past ever. This is not my job.
All right.
And we say,
Wait, is that sarcasm?
I don't answer him.
Awkward silence ensues. And then you just hear the sound of rowing.
I'm just gonna have a little nap, Robo.
You do that.
And you continue to row. You row. The river actually winds out a little bit more. It's maybe like even 150 feet or so on each side for a long while.
throw a bat.
Throw a bat. Okay. And you have it. What do you have it do?
Scout, 100 feet ahead.
100 feet ahead.
I just close my eyes, look through its eyes.
Okay. And every once in a while, you'll look through the bat's eyes. You'll go back.
I just do it constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not really aware of your immediate surroundings. You're just looking through the bat's eyes. You just hear the little tiny bat flaps.
I am a bat.
Let's go ahead and go ahead, since it's probably a little bit relevant, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Does this involve hearing?
It involves hearing but you're at disadvantage because of the rain, so it's normal.
So normal.
Yeah.
Sounds gravy.
And just as a reminder, with the heavy rain, your perception checks on sight and hearing are both at disadvantage.
Unfortunately, wait. No, that should be
Where are you,
reliable
Master
talent.
Tenchi?
I didn't click on Master Tenchi and clicked on New Urith. So it should be 14 though, because that is a.
Is that
I'm
your
proficient at
account name? It says Master Tenchi on the bottom. Does anybody else
Sure
see that?
does. Yep, it does.
I don't know. I'll check.
Yeah.
I definitely clicked on the Urith page.
Yeah. No, it's just weird. How? It looks right. +3, +4.
Yeah, Urith has +4.
Yeah.
It's just fucking up.
It's fucking up, man. If you were supposed to have a different bonus, tell me what you're supposed to have.
It'd be 14.
14? Okay.
Yep.
14. And after about just 15-20 minutes of rowing, you pass the point where it starts to widen out. You see off in the distance, you see there's actually a vague silhouette on the shore of two human figures just standing still.
Okay, I say that those two human figures. About 100 and, I don't know, 200 feet ahead. 150.
Oh no.
They're not ahead of you. They're ahead of you, but like to the side. So like they're all the way on the shore.
Okay.
They're probably enemies.
Can I CC them or not CC them?
You direct they're like a little bit. They're a little bit on the edge. You'd have
I tell my bat to just go right up, just right,
Okay.
and I want to look at them in the faces.
Okay.
Let's
Make
see the
another
whites of their
perception
eyes.
check.
Yeah. Another perception. Okay.
Yeah.
At least 14. See if this works this time. 14.
14.
Oh, but my vision. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 14.
Yeah, you get closer, and even with just the 14, it's much easier to see. You see there's two figures, but it looks like they're floating. At first you think maybe they're hanging again because you saw them hanging from ropes before, but this time you see they seem to be held aloft, pinned to a couple of trees via very large, one by a couple of spears and one with just one very large greatsword. And they seem
Are
to be
they
just hanging there.
Are they paladins?
They seem to be.
Paladins dead. Skewered to a tree, 2 of them. One with a great sword, one with 2 spears. If you're talking to me, I can't hear you because I'm in a bat. But that's what it is.
God damn it.
So,
Somebody slap him.
I'm just gonna keep looking at them. I guess.
Just like you feel a bop at the back of your head.
Can you
It's
not do that? I am
Do it
so
again.
vulnerable. If you do that again, I am going to.
You
I'm
just
gonna
feel a
I'm
light
gonna
pat on
stab
the back of
you.
your head.
And all right, that's good. A head
Just-
scratch would be nice, actually.
You start scratching your head.
There we are. This is a really weird sensation being a bat and getting my head.
And now you've
Cracker.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check. As you've all come to a halt now for this.
Damn it, 9.
I feel like I should ask.
Fine.
That's a good.
I feel
Okay, and I'll just pop out.
Do I
So,
have
guys-
to? As what you hear is like have to.
To do what?
Oh,
Nothing.
do you?
Nothing. Yes.
Nothing.
Do I have a dick on my forehead?
No.
No.
All right.
I mean, not any more than usual.
Do I usually have a dick on my forehead?
Is that what you call the thingy that you have where you breathe through?
You breathe through your
No.
dick?
No, that little like the flingy thing, the squishy
Yeah, I don't
thing.
need to know your size, man.
He's
Just
talking
met you a
about
couple days
my
ago.
nose. Well, no,
A couple
that's
days ago.
not a dick. Wait, do Jacob would not have dicks?
We sure do.
Rogar.
We sure do.
Rogar.
No, I
You
just
were
didn't.
at the brothel with me, Urith. What the hell are you? What?
No,
No,
right,
it's
but, like
it's canon. Dragon Ball will have dicks.
just.
I've decided.
What?
I've decided that. All right, let's. Oh, we're serious. There's dead
Yes.
things on the tree.
Are they moving?
They're dead.
Well, I mean,
Not
they're
moving.
zombies. I'm asking if they're zombies.
Not undead. Just
Okay.
Do
dead.
you think they have fancy, valuable stuff on them that we should
I
take?
bet you they have a scroll saying that we left the camp
No,
after
I
being
mean, like-
overrun.
I mean, like armor or
What are the
weapons
odds
or.
They have armor and
Gold.
There's a big sword there. That could be fancy.
Do we want to go check it out then?
Probably. It will probably get attacked. So everybody get ready.
Probably. All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
And that sword is probably going to be garbage.
Probably.
Probably. The likelihood is it'll be garbage.
At least we're realists.
Anyone want to make a bet?
Are we attacking from afar? Or
We're
are
not
we
attacking. We're just going to get stuff. No enemies.
I'll make my bat look for
Oh.
more things. But just sail over there and then, yeah. All right. And I'll just make my bat totally surveil the area in like little circles.
All right, now someone draw a dick on his forehead now.
Like
And,
how big of the circles?
let's say 60 foot
Circles
around the thing, around the tree.
Okay. It's a pretty heavy embank. Like there's a lot of trees right there on the shore, so it's gonna like have to dart in through the trees. But since it's a bat, you can it gets a
Do
good.
bad things.
It gets good. It does good. That is good bad things.
Good bad things.
Bad things. No, bad things. Okay. Make another perception check with it.
Yes. $14.
14. Okay. All right. Let me see.
Music to fit the enemy?
No. You guys get towards it. And I'm gonna change the music. That's real. I forgot you could see.
yeah, I can.
Here, let me real quick just let me just
I noticed nothing.
what did you get? 5? You don't
14.
notice. No, you don't notice much. You notice there is more bodies.
Just more bodies.
Yeah, but a lot of them
tell my
are
bat
much
to go
more
like land on one. And like
mutilated. Like you see, there's a lot that are like cut open. You see they're dismembered, beheaded, etc. And you
My
see
bat
there's
lands on
maybe
one.
like nearly a dozen of them. You land on one,
and
then
it jumps up and down.
And it jumps up and down. You just hear tick, 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 tick.
There's a bat
tick.
slap.
There's a bat slap.
Yeah. Is it undead?
No, nothing moves.
Okay. Then it just continues to surveil. And then we'll just sail up as it does that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll order it to get on Bruno's shoulder once we're there.
As it lands on Bruno's shoulder. You give it its, it'll do its thing. You guys sail up with your Evelyn. No, Bruno. Bruno would notice as you guys get up. There's like something strange about these bodies as you get up towards them. And you notice that like you start to look at their faces. It's kind of gruesome. The rot has started to set in a little bit. But there's something etched on either their cheek or their forehead.
What are you looking at, Bruno?
Their faces have markings on them.
Oh.
Are we all there at this point?
Kind of similar to how your forehead, Dick. No, I'm kidding.
My forehead. Very funny.
It's actually
I can't
there
tell.
this time.
I can't tell what it is from this
It's
distance.
actually Urith. It's actually there this time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Take my bat. Go. No, it's not.
Damn it.
You fucking dick. Anyways, I throw my bat over to one of the faces.
Throw the bat, go towards one of the faces. You're just sitting in the boats.
Yeah.
Okay. As you go up towards one of the faces, you kind of go up and you inspect these bodies. Go ahead and... No, I think without a check, you can just see as you get closer. It's, again, a gruesome sight. You see one of them has basically their jaw almost clean ripped off. You see the tongue just like hanging loose. You see the like wet mop of hair kind of just drooping in front of the face, so it's like a little bit hard to see. But as you get closer, you see on the cheek there seems to be the flesh just ripped apart. It seems almost like gouged out, almost this like a large chunk of cheek. And you see it almost makes this kind of squarish shape. And going down, you see there's these two lines that go outwards. And then off to the left side, to your left, you see there's just a large kind of gash that gets cut all the way towards the center of the face. And then on the other body, you see it's like mostly intact. You see it seems to be this is a human man and with like dark black hair, and the next one you see seems to be an elven man. And you see carved into the forehead is something similar. It's not quite as gruesome because it's not like carved into the flesh, but you see there's again like a square that seems to be carved out. Like you see the flesh has been kind of like peeled away to reveal bone. You see there's a large cut that goes all the way to the left, and you see there's two lines that go down and out.
Oh, okay, so like a triangle or something?
A little bit. It's just you see there's a square, and then there's two lines that go down, and then there's one line that goes left.
Okay, and you can see the bone. That square, the skin is made.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so like they cut a square on the forehead, and like the bone is showing, and then there's lines coming off it.
Mm-hmm.
So like they could like put something in there, maybe, or they could take something out, maybe. I don't know,
If we
somebody.
get Ton close enough, Ton can do a medical inspection on it.
That's
Use
right.
the
Let's all
smarty pants.
stay on the boat. Taunt, get over there.
Also, check if
I
the
like
stuff,
this idea.
check if the stuff is magical while you're there.
Yeah, I actually, I could commune with nature and get a bunch of information about the area. But I think I'll just go over there for now.
Okay. So do you guys get closer and then drop him off and then roll back, or how are you guys getting him over there? Because you guys are about 100 feet away. You guys can all see this. You just see the bat near there. Like, how does Ton get over there? Does he swim?
I'll boat him over.
Okay.
I'll fly him over with Aldriani.
Okay, you fly him over with Aldriani. You both
And
mount,
I'll-
or
you know what? Yeah, I assume. Yeah, I'll let him. Yeah,
okay.
or we'll grapple it. Whatever, doesn't matter. Either way, and I'll actually stay there guarding him. Fuck it.
I'll take my crossbow.
Okay. How far away do you stay?
Me?
Urith.
I'm on a boat.
How far away?
I'm on a boat.
I guess the boat will be 10 feet out, we'll say.
10 feet out? Okay. 10 feet out. Okay. That's pretty close. And so the boats are 10 feet out in the water. And Rogar, you fly over Ton. Ton, you see these bodies in front of you. And as you get closer, you see into the woods, like among the trees, you see there's bodies and bodies.
We're
As well.
definitely going to get attacked, Ton. Be ready to run. You're muted, Ton. Ton, you're muted. Ton, you're muted.
Where did you
You're
learn
muted.
that, Ton?
Sorry, I was thinking really hard and I forgot how to speak with whatever. I'm all ready.
Right.
And I approach the body and complete a medical assessment.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check. Which one do you go to? The elven man or the human man?
The human man.
Okay. All right. 26. Wow.
Bruno, Urith, you have us covered, right?
Oh, well, I'm still napping, but I have my crossbow in my hand.
We will put a dick on your forehead.
Don't do that.
We'll
That's
brand
rude.
it in. We'll brand it in.
That's a bit much.
That would. Don't do that.
I could. I'll keep this to myself. I say that.
Urith gonna wake up every morning and be like,
Urith grabs a dagger and just puts it right here. And he's like, I'm taking a nap.
As you kind of
my
try
bag.
to ignore all that.
I take out the
Ton.
jar of glue.
Yeah.
I'm just like thinking and looking at Urith is like, I could literally make it so it's always there.
I'm just over here like, stop thinking about these dummies, stop thinking about these dummies, focus on the subject at hand.
As
Alan,
you-
I want you ready to shoot.
Have this kind of moment where everything drowns
Yes,
out.
sir.
You focus on the rain, the sounds of nature, the squish of boots. You hear the dripping from like the man's hair, which seems to be like mid-length hair, drooped over the face. You get it out of the way so you can get a better inspection. And you see like from the that it's a gruesome sight. It's like the jaw from the bottom down seems to be just gone somewhere. You look around, you don't even see it anywhere. And you, yes.
Not that it's hard to. I'm assuming it's not hard to see. All the bodies going way back into the woods are, I'm assuming, mostly paladins.
Yeah, they're all paladins, actually.
They're all paladins.
Yeah. From what you can count, just from seeing, there's at least 5 of them, 5 more.
Okay.
And you see this was probably a man in about his 30s, fairly large build even. Not as strong as maybe, Rogar, not as big as Rogar would be, but maybe, a strong man in his own right, maybe a little bit closer to how big Drexit is,
Notably strong.
Yeah. And you see he's got a large greatsword just shoved at least almost a half foot into his chest, into the tree. And this by itself, you can note that this would take someone of a certain amount of strength to do. You know, piercing through the armor by itself already takes a lot of strength, and then going through the tree and digging it as far deep into it as far as it is, that would take like force, a lot of force.
What kind of tree is it?
You see, it's a fairly strong tree.
Okay,
It is a
I
jungle
know,
tree.
but thank you.
You think it's one of the ones that they use to make boats. You're not sure what the name is at this point, you know? Like maybe if you thought about it more, you would know, but you know, it's not super important right now. You see along the jaw, like where the jaw used to be, like right where it's up here, you don't think it was torn off. There's like very clean cuts near where the jawline gets split, so you think it was cut off. And as you take a closer look at how long they've been, the skin deformation, the color, it's kind of rough with like about like how much water has been introduced into their system, you know? Like it's almost as if they've been waterlogged with like how much rain has been going on. But you can guess that they've been dead for maybe about a week, or at least a week, if not longer, a little bit longer. And as you get to the marking on the upper side of the cheek here, you see like a lot. It's pretty gruesome. Like it's been torn out with like a knife or something like that, but it has making this very distinct shape that is like squarish, and then there's a kind of almost triangle, now that you can see it, going to the left. And then you see there's these two lines that go down, like that. Down and out. So it's like almost kind of looks like a cup. Or you're not really sure what this marking is supposed to mean, but as they're bullshitting around behind you and they say like something like you're trying to figure out what this would be, what this was before. You said something about, you know, putting something in there. You don't think so. Like this cuts are kind of, they're pretty deep, but you don't know how big something would need to be. Like what kind of large thing you would need to put inside a body. Like in your experience, you don't know what the heck someone would want to do that requires this kind of shape. Because if it was just to put something in there, it would end with a square. But with the lines to the bottom and the lines to the side, they seem almost just superficial. And then Rogar says something about like a brand, and you're like, maybe that's more where this lies. It's like something that it's like some kind of mark that someone has left on these paladins.
Would the brand itself hold any meaning to me if I thought about it?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check, I would say. I would say... yeah.
13.
13? Let me see. Really fast. Need to reference something real quick. What are you proficient in, intelligence-wise?
Take a look here.
I'm looking right now. No, yeah, that's your roll. 13. It's kind of hard to discern. You're sure that at this point you're kind of sure that with the message check too, like this is something somebody put here on purpose, and with your latent, you know, we'll say, intuiting, you're like, this is some kind of mark, but you're not sure what it's for.
Okay. I go back to the crew. Hopefully, I get picked up by Rogar.
Yes.
Okay. So I go back.
I already left a while ago and we left upriver. I'm kidding.
I live here now. I explain the situation. I say, okay, it appears that the subject has, number one, a great sword penetrating the sternum approximately 2 feet through, including the tree. It has entirely pierced his body,
and parts of the tree. Now, what's interesting to me is the masseter muscle through the lower mandible has been cut entirely and removed deliberately, apparently. Now, there is some insignia on the side of the face, however, I could not determine what that was. And I described the shape. Although I think, yeah.
Have we recalled that shape anywhere in our travels?
And you want to, I would say, Urith and Rogar and Evelyn, you guys could make history checks.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 20.
There would be no way for
What?
Got a natural 20.
Bruno to know.
That's fucked up.
For a
17.
26, by the way.
26.
So
Wow.
I'm trained in history.
Wow.
That's so not like Rogar.
And Evelyn.
That's
Evelyn.
very
you're
actually
just
like Rogar, but alright.
like when you hear insignia, you're like, yeah, that sounds right. Like maybe it's some kind of brand or like some kind of something to identify somebody with. Evelyn, you think that, and then like Rogar, you're just like, it could be a mark. Like it could be like a specific mark to identify bodies. You know, like you've heard of orders, and even in your own order, like they might like mark bodies to like show that like, oh, this was one of ours, this is one of theirs. This
So
one of
they've
ours.
like branded their own, they're like paladins and they've been branded
Yeah,
for identification purposes.
yeah. And Urith with the 17 too, like this is like you kind of like bounce off each other, and like as soon as you hear what Rogar says, you're just like, oh, it's the Order of the Flaming Fist. And this is how you've heard, like, if somebody gets deserts, the Order of the Flaming Fist will scar and mark their deserters so that everybody knows what they did. Like, they are an order that you enter, and you enter for life. They're a very zealous order. And now that you kind of put it together, you kind of look a little, you kind of think about the shape, and you kind of like, you know, etch it out in your head. And you figure that like, oh, it's a hand. It's an arm, like a fist, with its fingers cut off.
So they sent their deserters to Schultz? What?
Sorry, what
Yeah,
order
so-
went to...
The
what
Order of the
went
Flaming
to-
Fist are the
Whoa,
300 paladins that you're coming to.
Am I
meet.
gleaming the right information from this epic? Like these are deserters that they've sent Schultz? I don't know. Okay.
Wow.
Because you said that the brand is usually done to people who try to desert, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Ton, you would know that, I suppose, all the wounds seem to be from the same time. They weren't scars left in.
So sorry, you're saying that they acquired the wounds roughly the same time they died.
Yeah, like one is showing bone, and the other is just like way deep into the flesh, and like
Yeah.
even breaking bone. Like so that if they had those while they were alive, it would be pretty gnarly.
All right. Well, number one, Rogar. Frankly, I'm impressed. Number two, they passed away about a week ago, so we're just too late to talk to them.
And whatever they murdered them is incredibly powerful. Strong enough to drive a greatsword through its chest and through a tree.
Yeah.
Should we ask the
Yeah.
tower folk?
We could ask the Terra.
Maybe we should.
Let's give it a shot. Take out my trinket.
Okay.
Let me just read out the rules text for you.
Yeah, that'll help.
Okay. As an action, you can destroy one of your soul trinkets, no matter where it's located. When you do so, you can ask a spirit associated with the trinket one question. The spirit appears to you and answers in a language if it knew in life. It's under no obligation to be truthful, and it answers as concisely as possible. Eager to be free, the spirit knows only what it knew in life, as determined by the DM. Okay.
Okay, one question. You got one shot.
Okay. There's Terrafolk in front of me.
As you see the form, like it's got its wings kind of like folded in, and just like kind of head down, eyes glazed over, looks at you very lazily.
Sorry, we killed you. But that's the rules of war. There, I point towards the big sword stabbed in the tree. Do you know, or have a guess, of what creature might have the strength to do something like that? Any information you have on that would be greatly appreciated.
Outsiders.
Useful.
As it like goes to its entire wingless span and just disappears into dust.
Right. Outsiders. Well, I mean, that rules out things. Like, not Yonti, probably. So not Yonti. Not anyone from Chote. Well. Alright. Let's continue to think. Let's get the sword, shall we? Might as well look at that.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's you, Rogar. Get it.
Go up and try to pull the sword out, I guess.
Okay. All right. You go ahead, and how do you go about it? Just like you're just gonna grab it and pull?
Like it's part way up the tree.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not like super tall, but like yeah, like you have to
Grab
look
it.
up at the dudes.
Pull myself up a bit, brace my feet against the tree, and then just
Yank.
pull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
I'm good at these.
Wow.
24.
You just like as it just like goes like he Ton said 2 feet, but it's actually like about like a foot and some. So you get like half a foot out, and then you're just gonna like it's mostly out. At which point, yeah, just in light of your recognition of your great strength, like your just passive strength score, we're just gonna say it takes you 2 big pulls, and as you just kind of fall a little bit, you kind of stumble as you get it out, but you have it out, and the sword actually seems it's been blunted. As you just take a look at it, you immediately can tell, especially it's like it's been blunted, but you see that it is seem to be silvered. So for whatever is that's worth to you. It's still a suitable
Great sword.
weapon.
Drex it. You'd be the only one.
Yeah, he's got the fancy great sword already. Does anybody have an ability to check all the bodies here for magic stuff? Or does anybody want to check for gold other than Evie, because she will just take it for herself? Does anybody want to check for gold or valuable things before we go?
Sure, let's do it. Let's quickly get it done.
Evelyn, stay on the boat.
Come on. I want to see what there is. I'm
She
coming.
wants to. She's coming.
Yeah, and she'll fucking pocket half of it. I guarantee it.
You don't know that I've been so good. I've showed you guys everything I've taken the last little while.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you haven't.
Have.
We haven't seen it, but I'm suspicious of you. Because you're always taking shit.
2 seconds ago, I was the one you were going to take away if things went bad. You were going to take me with you.
Still
Do
gonna
I know
take
where
you.
this... Sorry, keep going.
Still going to take you with me. I'm done there, but go ahead.
Do you know where the Flaming Fist... Do we know where the Flaming Fist is from? Are they from here?
They're from Faerun. And they have
Faerun.
large... That's why you're the one who knew.
Are they
Specifically.
from Cholt at all?
They're not from Jolt. No.
Oh, so they would be outsiders.
They would be.
Okay. Bastard. Makes sense. Okay. We look at bodies.
Yeah, you would know specifically. They have large contingencies. They do have some in Kalimport. But mostly you would know them from Baldur's Gate.
Oh, so Kalimport, which is on this island?
No. Port
No.
Nyanzaru, Kalimport is is a little bit north and east, whereas and it's in the very southern reaches of the Faerun continent.
Okay.
Deserty.
Well, that was probably faming Fliss Paladins, as they branded them as deserters. So it must be people of their own group, I'm assuming. Here, less than a week ago. So, anyways, I'll take the lead. Help me out.
Okay.
And
Urith,
start
you
searching.
can get helped.
Yes.
As you and Evelyn both search the bodies.
I don't know if you actually wanted me to get advantage, but I tried it anyways.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, 22.
22. Unless you wanted to both make separate ones. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So, 22. With 22, you discover there's a certain amount of usable equipment on them. They do have a couple of daggers. One of them did have a bundle of just 8 arrows, and another different one had 3 of them had bundles of crossbow bolts amounting to 18 total crossbow bolts. You also find a total of what it looks like 38 gold among them.
Okay.
And you do not find a scroll case. You were expecting it, but you don't find any letter or anything like that.
Okay. You said 38?
Yes.
Okay.
And you find one holy symbol.
Okay. As a spellcasting focus missing.
Yes.
As I've been a paladin before. Everybody gets 7 gold. Here you go. 7 gold. 7 gold. 7 gold.
Want to split these arrows?
Those are bolts.
No, there was arrows too. There was 8.
Oh. Those are arrows.
There was bolts and arrows.
It's bolts and arrows. I'll take the bolts. I want the bolts.
But do you want to split the arrows, Bruno?
How many arrows do you have?
Well, 61.
Sure, let's... How many arrows are here again?
We
8.
get 4 each.
Alright, 4. That's sure. I can, for some reason, remember now that I can just bake some, and knowing that guy, to point at Urith, you could also bake some.
I couldn't I?
Very easily. And I could just show you the way.
See,
So we can
Rogar,
really
I'm
make
sharing.
we can make 40 a night.
That's a lot of... We have infinite arrows. That's a lot of arrows.
That's a lot of arrows.
That's a lot of arrows.
It does say in the place where I found that, it does say you have to have the wood required, but I don't know if Epic will be nice and you can just
Sticks.
use the trees
Fine,
arrows.
Sticks. Sticks. Sticks.
Sticks.
Okay.
And as you investigate and you go throughout all these bodies, you kind of start to notice all of these bodies somewhere on whatever's left of them have this mark on them.
Deserters.
Seems to be.
Ugh.
They got a strong
What would
paladin.
make so many people desert, knowing that there would be such a great penalty?
Death fog.
Death fog.
I feel like Death fog
yeah,
is a
good
pretty
point.
simple answer to all of this.
Wait, but
Yeah.
didn't we know they left the post, right? They scattered. Because death fog and shit like that, right?
That makes sense.
So maybe they're just pissed. They're like, why don't you stay? Anyway,
It's like a little extreme for running away from Death fog, but you know.
happens.
When will we get to the camp? Does anybody know? We should be there soon, right?
Bruno, are we there yet?
Clearly no.
Damn it. Oh well. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bruno, how long?
About, I don't know.
Not how long your dick is. How long till we get there?
My dick? Well, I don't have enough wingspan. I don't know. It's gonna take however long. Do you want me to show you on the map as it rains on the map?
It's going to take. Do you want me to tell you how long it's going to take?
Sure.
You said 3 days, right?
Yeah, it's if you're lucky by the end of tomorrow. So
We can
at
cover
least
all
2
this
days.
distance by the end of tomorrow. Or is the boat just not in an accurate location anymore?
If you're lucky.
If all goes well, and knowing this world,
Think?
it will.
Let me check where you guys are. I might not have updated it.
I just thought we were there last session.
Did I update it last session?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't.
so
I don't.
because
think
that's
so,
when it
but
would
I
have
could be wrong.
updated. No, because so you might be.
Because it was 2 hexes a day, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
because you're on
if there's-
boats.
Maybe I'm wrong.
That's right.
It looks right.
Yeah. But no, it should be. You guys should be closer, actually, now. You guys should be... Wait, here. Just delete those. You guys should be here, actually. Yeah. So there you
What
go.
do you think we're going to have to fight next?
Some zombie.
Like something big, something small,
Yeah,
some
probably some.
tricksties, something,
No, probably some big zombie, like a big.
something
angry
that can
one.
impale a paladin with a greatsword into a tree.
Maybe. I felt like that
Could
was.
we
a paladin.
infer how strong whatever that thing was based on how much of a struggle or not struggle it was for Rogar to take the sword out?
I'll let you use an investigation check.
Dun 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 dun. Oh shit!
Ta-da.
Wow. 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 Let me see.
You so smart.
Let me check.
Don't give him more.
Please
20
encourage
strength.
me.
I have to
20.
I have to look something up now. Let me see. God. What would it be? It's loading so slow. You assume, just calculating a little bit in your head, like, okay, how strong is Rogar? How strong? And you calculating his feats of strength that you've seen so far, and then now assuming how strong somebody would have to be to like wedge that in, and like judging by the entry wound and then the exit wound after, or the entry wound, you figure it might have been similar to Rogar, where it was just like in and then in again, right? So it would have to be something nearly as strong as Rogar, you think? If not, yeah, like plus minus like a certain amount. Like it would have to be fucking strong. Is my point.
All right.
Like that's not easy.
Very, very strong.
We know that. There's a sword in a tree.
Well, I hope this information was useful.
It was not useful. But
You're now very confident that it's very strong.
Yes.
You know, if you had any doubt about it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it was Rogar. Rogar, are you evil?
Very.
No way.
Urith and I have actually been planning your downfall this entire time.
It's going to be tonight when you're sleeping.
right.
Bruno's the only good person left.
It's true.
All right. And as you guys contemplate that thought, I think that's a good time to break.
Sure.
Where even were you guys? You just finished surveying these dead paladins. You found that they were branded as deserters and killed. Or killed and branded as deserters. And you are just traveling still. You get back in the boat, same order? Bruno boat first, then Rogar boat?
Yep.
Okay.
Is there any like fish or anything in the water right now?
Yes. Yes, there's scarce fish. Yeah. Okay.
Soul.
Okay. Alright.
Fish.
You're in a jungle teeming with life. I can't get past it. I can't. It's just... There are points in where you see there's poison in the water. You travel about 10-20 minutes until you get to one of those places once more, and it's just green all throughout. Some of you look at the water and you just kind of reflexively remember what it was like to be in the water, drowning in that water, and how numb and painful it made you feel all throughout. The river starts to narrow down a little bit. The fog gets a little bit more dense, obscuring your view even further past the 150 feet that you can already see. 50-ish yards that you can see. Now it's like being a little bit obscured now too. There's some slight curves and turns that you need to make. Adjusting yourselves, but Bruno, you're fairly confident that you are going the right way. You are following the main channel, which is depicted on the map. This continues on. And eventually, you start to hear
It's not terrifying.
Is that our boats?
I don't
It's either moaning or creaking. I can't really tell.
Or terrifying.
Or terrafolk. I
you
don't
think
know.
it might be moaning.
Okay, I got there.
From an
It's
animal.
I think it's moaning from an animal. I'm looking
Is
in a
animals moan?
direction, actually. I'm gonna look
Shut it up.
Or zombies moan.
You look in a direction. It's a little bit. You guys are traveling west, so it's a little bit north of you. Northwest. Direction you're going. It's maybe you feel it very so slightly. It's maybe like 200, 300 feet away.
Okay. Do we see anything?
You get closer.
Sure. We can't see anything from here.
No, you can't see him from there.
We can just hear it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll send my bat before we'll stop.
You send
I
your
my
bat. Okay, you stop. You send the bat.
Yep.
And it doesn't take much. You send your bat forward, and you see there seems to be a big dinosaur on the ground on its side. You see it has these large, rigid plates on the back. You see its tail goes all the way, like it's like several feet long and goes down into like these sharp points. And next to it, you see the source of the moaning. You see a smaller version of it
Oh,
sitting next to it.
Baby.
A baby.
That is a dead dinosaur up there. but there's also one that's... No, it's not undead looking?
No, it doesn't seem to be dead. Look.
There's also one that's there, but, like, it looks not dead, and it's moaning. And it looks like its mum died, so that's sad.
That is kind of sad.
That is sad.
I mean, sad. Yeah, sad. I mean, we all lose parents.
Who wants to raise a baby dinosaur? Okay, not me.
Sorry. Can we get a... Danielle, what is going on?
What?
With what?
You are the person that has tried to tame, like, every baby animal that we've ever come across.
Oh.
What's going on?
I will tame this. I'll take it. How big is it? Does it fit in the boat?
Oh, it is
No.
medium-sized.
He puts his arms out like this.
It's like a me size. It's like a bigger than me. Is it bigger than me?
It's slightly
I
bigger
mean-
than you, but it's
a
not
bit
by
bigger.
much. Not by much.
Oh, it's kind of like me, but a little bit bigger.
Like,
Like it
does
fit
it
in the
look
boat.
scary?
Not right now. Looks kind of cute, actually.
Do you think it'll look scary one day?
Yeah, it looks
But
like its
yeah,
mama.
let's. Hey, if we could lure it on the boat, let's do it.
Well, it looks pretty wounded. We could probably just do it.
Let's do it.
Let's just...
Could I carry it?
Yeah.
Can Aldriani grab it without
Probably.
eating it?
Well, I don't know if I trust Aldriani, but... Just... I how far away is it, Epic? Like, if I row there?
If you row there, yeah, it's like 300-ish feet away.
Divert. I row there.
You start to row there. Okay. You
Bruno!
row. You start going.
Cover me!
Okay.
You row.
Hey, what's
but
that
you're
over
rowing.
there?
So Bruno's boat and Rogar and Evie are going up.
Yeah.
And the other boat's like a little bit behind, I'm
I'll
assuming.
look for enemies.
Look
as
for
I go up.
enemies. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yes. At least
This at normal. Yeah.
14.
14. Okay.
That time it worked. Weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because now you're Urith, right? No, you're still Master Why is it weird? Why does it say Master Tension? That's so weird. It's so weird.
Is
But
that
I
my
know you're not.
role-playing name?
That's what I thought
No.
too, right?
No, my
But-
display name is Urith. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Weird.
Okay.
Rogar, I'm so tired. I don't know if I'm going to be able to convince
no.
this dinosaur to.
I
Come
don't
with
think
us.
it'll take much convincing. It's wounded.
Okay. As
I'm going
you
to pick it up and put it in the boat.
As you guys get about 100 feet away, you can start to see the form, well, even like 200 feet away, you start to see this big form of the large dinosaur. You see the silhouette of it in the rain.
Sorry,
and as
what
you
was
get
the-
even closer,
What type of dinosaur was this?
you see it's got the large rigid plates sticking up from the back on both sides. You see it's
Oh,
got
it's
a very long
Stegosaurus.
tail. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
and
is a
as you,
dinosaur kid? Epic? You're not getting
Metagaming,
past
you
me.
nerd.
as you get a little bit closer, you know, you have this conversation. You see it at around 100 feet away. You see it looks at you guys. As it's
It'll be
just kind
alright.
of like,
Hey, little buddy.
make. You can. You each look at it. You each kind of like call it in your own ways. It kind of looks confused, and then like it hears like at the end of "Hey, little buddy," it just like turns around and it's just. It starts to
Running
walk
away.
away.
How quick?
Not that quick, actually. You see, it's got a little bit of a limp.
Oh, no.
How badly do you want to help this thing, Evie?
Well, I mean, like help it, like bring it with us, or like fix it.
Yes. Help bring it with us. And make
Well,
it your
look,
pet.
it's gonna die. It's got no mom, and it's
want-
hurt.
Do you want a friend and a pet or no?
Do you want Urith to accuse you of being evil for letting this poor soul?
I jump on Aldriani. I sigh. I jump on Aldriani, and I fly after it.
With Evie, or
Sure.
okay. You guys,
And-
the rest of you watch as Aldrani is mounted by your party mates, and they lift off, leaving the boat like maybe like 50 feet into the water.
It's not drifting away super fast, right?
No, it's just
Okay.
yeah, it's a fairly calm river.
Okay. So we're going to scare the shit out of it, Evie, just so you know. But
Why?
because we have to catch it.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's inevitable.
Okay. And you
As
guys
I
fly
fly
after
over.
it. Okay. Go ahead and make perception checks. You can both make one if you want.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, Rogar's so good at these.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Disadvantage roll.
But it's Evie,
I
so
got 15.
15. Okay. With a 15, it's not too hard, especially like Rogar stays, how high up are you actually?
High enough that I'm above the
trees.
foliage. And
Okay,
stuff, but
yeah,
not-
so like, let's just say like 40, 50 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you just follow the general direction it went, it looked like it was limping. You see like there's like a slight trail of blood actually, as it goes. You travel for maybe like 2-3 minutes. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm watching.
Straight
You want me
chilling.
to cover him, right? So,
Because they're traveling like a far amount. Like they go out
I
of
mean-
eyesight.
oh wow, that's really far.
Yeah.
Should we
I'll just
keep
follow them with
traveling downriver?
that.
Traveling down.
We'll dock the boat as close
You'll
as
dock the
them.
boat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. You dock the boat close to them. As you guys see the Stegosaurus now, it's dead on the ground, and you see there's actually a large spear jabbed into its side. You see it's peppered with like lots of little arrows and bolts. And you see there's blood just running from it into the water.
Oh, so it's recent then.
As you guys watch Rogar go off into the distance with Evelyn on Aldriani.
And she's like,
We'll say, yeah, it was just like, you saw them get onto Aldriani, you decide to beach it, and then you see them like disappear in the distance, the bat's following them, and you do travel another maybe like minute or so. So it's like you're kind of like going like not too fast, but like just kind of circling around. You're not, but it doesn't take you long until you see the Stegosaurus, the little baby Stegosaurus. You see, it's like there's a break in the trees, and you see it just kind of traveling deeper into the jungle.
Alderani dives to grab him.
To grab.
Grapple him.
non-lethally.
No, it's not attacking him, he's grappling.
No.
How much can he carry?
Grapple rules are funny, Epic.
Okay, grapple rules are funny. Okay. As you kind of grab.
He's gonna grapple and I'm actually gonna land him, because I'm just gonna reduce his speed to 0 so then I can grab him.
Oh god, okay. Make an athletics check with Adriani.
Don't fuck this up, Aldrani. Ooh, 13.
Okay.
Can I grapple at the same time as Aldrani's trying to grapple?
LOL. Well, let's say for this purposes of this,
How
no.
would you do that?
Yeah. For the purposes of this, no. But let me get their stat sheet up really fast.
I'm gonna quickly mention to like Ton or whoever near me. I'm like, they should have just brought me. I can just talk to her or something.
Oops.
And I have excellent animal handling skills. I really don't understand this
but it's
excursion.
As you
It's
just
completely
who's
illogical.
so tired, and the person who just hits things and grabs things. Whatever.
with a
I did save a
13,
wyvern, but alright.
with the 13, Aldriani lands on it. And you're able to dismount Aldriani if you want. Like the claws go onto the back. He's not digging in, right? But he's just like grabbing like onto the plates, like and flattening like it's his feet wherever he can, and he's just like.
Alright, settle down, and I'm gonna grapple it.
That's right,
As-
Rogar. You got this.
Make an athletics check.
That's 21.
Yeah.
21. Oh, it actually didn't. It got a 20.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. As it's like fighting you off, it takes you a little bit, but you finally grapple. How do you grapple this thing?
Well, I don't like the spiky stuff. So I like wrap my arm under its belly, and then use the other
Like
arm
you're
to
trying
keep
to,
the spikes away.
keep the
and I'm
spikes
gonna
away.
hoist it up onto my shoulder.
It's like you're kind of like, yeah, you have to do it that way. And
Yeah.
it's just like kind of like,
Definitely thinks it's about to be eaten.
Just calm down. I start patting its leg as I pick it
as
up.
you hear Aldrani's
Let go. Aldrani, let go. Stop it.
as you look, and Aldrani's not looking at you. Aldrani's looking
Lord.
further away. As you see this,
Oh no. Oh no.
as you see another bigger Stegosaurus.
Oh no.
Do we
Oh
hear
no,
this?
it's Daddy.
I think I heard something.
No, I just farted.
Oh,
Okay. And we're good. Never mind.
No, we're good.
I think they're yelling. I think that was Sir Rogar.
fine.
Now we
Should we just drop it and go?
Let's go. I guess.
Hey, I don't. No, I'm taking this thing with me. I've done all this work.
They can just fly away, can't they?
Yeah, it probably can just fly away.
As you guys
Something
get,
probably be
as it
chasing
doesn't take too long, you guys kind of jog over. You see your friends back behind you, a little bit. Now you just, and you're holding this Stegosaurus.
I am starting to jog the direction of my friends.
You're starting to
Despite the
jog
Stegosaurus being behind enemy, the big one being
Stegosaurus.
behind me.
Okay, and then you start jogging towards your friends, as you just kind of see Aldriani's like holding its ground a little bit. It's like
Aldrani, go. Aldrani, go back to the. Go to Urith. Go find
It's
Urith.
just like
Go.
starts to walk back towards Urith. You guys kind of start seeing each other in the rain. You're about like 100 feet away from each other. And oh my god. Oh god. And you see each other, you're raving. You can start to hear each other now.
Well, I'm glad you subdued the enemy. Look at that. Great job.
Yep.
Holding it over your shoulder like that.
Run.
Yeah, there's a bigger one behind me.
Run.
Wait,
There's a
are
bigger
you,
one
are you guys
behind me.
being baby stealers right now? You
Yes.
deserve this.
Yeah, are
deserve
you stealing a baby?
I don't think
give
I'm
back
stealing
the
a baby. I'm pretty sure the mom is over there, and this is someone else.
All right. Well,
Could
if
be
you
the
didn't know
father.
that, actually, yeah,
And
there's two things.
as you
that need
guys
to create
talk, you
something.
hear
Could be an uncle. Could be an older brother.
Sir, I am so sorry.
as you hear
Regret-
from a different direction off to your left. You see two figures start to emerge from the mist. Two large reptilian creatures
The big
with elongated, large heads
big
emerge from the forest.
So,
As you just hear,
do they have like four moms and dads? Because this is. Oh no, that's a T-Rex.
I need you all to roll for initiative.
We could have just kept going.
I
You
said that
had
in
a
Rogar voice.
sound.
I said that in Rogar voice. Rogar didn't say that.
Jesus, man.
Well, that's what we get for being baby stealers. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hell
We
yeah.
really have no one to blame but ourselves on that
Yeah.
one.
Fucking Drexit getting a natural 20. Fuck you, Drexit.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Well, it's going to be some nice XP, I guess. Killing the child as well.
Well, it depends. Do you think the Stegosaurus might go after the T-Rexes as the bigger threat? Like, not actually the bigger threat, because we're the bigger threat. But
No, everything is actually evil and wants to kill us specifically. They don't.
Yep. There's two zombie T-Rex. Are they zombies?
You're literally stealing their baby, Hayden. I
Not
don't
stealing
see
a
why
T-Rex.
they would.
I'm not stealing a T-Rex baby. I'm stealing a Stegosaurus baby from the.
We're stealing
Yeah,
their
the Stegosaurus is coming.
I'm more worried about the T-Rexes.
God.
Frankly, I don't think Stegosauruses are that tough.
You guys, I
Okay.
need to come up with a name for the Stegosaurus, baby.
Okay, who come up with a name for it? We can't let it die.
Flipperona. It's Flipperona.
No, we let it die before she gets the name.
It's
What if I already have a
Flipperona.
name?
Yeah. Flipperona.
Oh, Action surge, kill
I'm
it.
asking in the chat.
You're asking for name suggestions?
No, I'm asking him if we let it die.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You're gonna ask a chat to let a baby dinosaur die. We already know what the
I'm
answer
saying,
is.
do we let it die or steal it? They don't get the option of returning it to the parents. It's not an option.
Both sound immoral. That's not good.
it's so chunky. Oh my god.
You gonna show us a fat T-Rex?
No, I'm not actually.
How long has it been since the last fight?
Not very long. It's been like maybe like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm wrong. You traveled and then you went. No, it's been like an hour. It's been like an hour. Because I said you traveled a while. Okay. We'll just say you're about this far away from each other.
Yeah, I'm not gonna type this in the chat. I'm gonna say, imagine this, everybody. I got a baby stegosaurus, and it's the opposite gender as Aldriani.
That's a bit weird.
When the baby stegosaurus is old enough,
No, one's a
it's like
beast.
the equivalent of a liger
One's a beast.
between.
One's a beast and one's a dragon. They are not. No,
Why
No.
not?
they're
They can
not
do
that
it.
close. No,
No, yes, they are.
no.
They
Evolution
totally
doesn't
are.
exist in this universe. We were literally
I
spawned
mean, we
from
could
giants.
try.
No.
Yeah.
They might try on their own.
No.
Natural
This is-
selection at its finest.
This is getting more evil as
I'm
goes on.
disturbing. I'm killing
Now
this
we're
right
gonna
now.
kidnap a child, and now we're gonna.
What
breed
if
them.
we? But then I'm gonna marry the emperor, and then I'll have like this army of Stegarianis.
I love the fact that in the other campaign we're talking about kidnapping a woman to help our future, to further our goals of saving the world from demons, and we're like, this is a moral confliction. And this one we're stealing a baby stegosaurus, and everyone's like, eh.
And this is the campaign where we're definitely good guys.
Like Urith is like, just give it back, but
Yeah.
he's not really serious. He's like, you should.
I was
you
like,
should
come
give it back."
on. Come on.
You're muted, Cole.
Okay.
Just imagine British stuff.
Alright. Well, give me your
No.
initiative,
This is
starting
gonna be-
with Rogar.
20. No, that's directed. 6. Fuck.
Man, you're consistent. Man, you're so consistent. It's hilarious. It's how consistent that is. Urith.
I rolled a 2, so I got 12.
Wow. Bruno.
Yes.
33.
Yep, there you go.
Fuck you, Bruno.
There it is. I'll give
Familiar.
you some of mine.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, Evelyn.
7.
Evan.
Is
Drexit.
that a disadvantage? Oh shit, Drexit gets to. Well, he got a natural 20. Drexit got 21.
Okay. Now familiar.
9.
Aldriani
9.
and Ton.
Buddy.
20?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I'd like to give some of my points to Rogar. Initiative points.
Yeah.
Give him 8.
I'm just letting
Okay.
you guys know I don't have a one-handed weapon to fight with, so I am. I'm not
Yeah.
striking this.
Yeah.
You hit hard, right?
Oh, I have a javelin. I could just spear them with javelins.
You have a club called a baby Stegosaurus.
Just grab it by the tail and start swinging it around.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
I'm not proficient in improvised weapons.
Alright.
Can you?
Yeah. What?
Can you be improvised?
There's a feat.
Proficient?
If you take a feat, yeah.
Okay. You guys
Makes sense, I guess.
see the
I love the
two
black outlines.
Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, no, I tried.
Fuck.
The two Tyrannosauruses come out of the tree line, roughly 100 feet away. The Stegosaurus, a little bit closer than that. all running towards the center, towards the tiny baby. Bruno, Bruno, it's your turn. You're up first.
Just like, really?
Yes.
And
We're
then
saving
Dregs
the
it.
baby. We're saving the baby.
All right.
I'm still lumbering away.
Then Dregs it. Then Ton.
Ooh, 90, perfect. I will bonus action Hunter's Mark this one.
Evelyn.
And then shoot it.
500 gold. I know you have it, and I want it.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Doop, 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 do, and doop. Oh.
I gotta stop rolling the ones. And you rolled 2 2s for your sneak attack.
Ooh, that's 30 damage.
30 damage. Okay. As
And this
you shoot it just like a little bit under the eye, just like.
second attack. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Okay, that hits.
Ooh, do I want to do a thingamabob maneuver? Let's see. What do I have again? And if the turn is... Oh, no. I think that is definitely huge. Can't do that. It's a 90 feet away. It's probably not gonna... get there.
But it might.
It might. Let's see, I could...
Maybe if we help the baby, the big stego will come and join our side too.
Nah, I won't. No, it's just... whatever. There we go. 27 damage.
27 damage. Okay.
And I'll go for the third one. Yeah, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Do. For 15, 45 damage,
45.
I think. Is that right? 22 plus... No.
That's not
13.
45.
35. I don't
Okay.
know that.
Okay. Okay.
That makes more sense.
Still a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hide now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in a direction that's not nearby in this tree.
Dive into this.
Guy.
Dive into this bush.
I can't actually hide. I use my bonus action. I realized.
You
So I'm
can
gonna
at
go
the
over
start
here.
of your next turn.
I could, which is why I'm gonna go over here now. Okay, that's... Oh, I have 40 feet of movement. I always forget that. Oh, my roll 20 is freaking out.
Okay, but we'll move on while you fix it.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm
got
in
it?
the position
Okay.
I want.
Okay,
I use
cool.
my keyboard.
It is Drexit's turn.
Okay. Dregs is a smart lad, right? He's got a 10 intelligence. He's not stupid, but he's not super smart. Drexit notices that Rogar has only one hand. He runs over in front of him. He hands him his +1 battle axe.
Like you're just like, Sir Rogar. he's got his great sword out. No, literally, yeah. I was just like, he slides down into the dirt, just like your axe. Just like,
Thank you.
and he gets up. He's ready for battle. It's like, we'll say that was the interaction, I guess. I suppose.
That's his full movement, so he's going to ready his
Yeah.
action to attack anything that comes within range of him.
Yeah. Games-wise, he's technically holding it out for you, but
Yeah, it's true.
yeah,
Well,
you can't take it yet.
yeah, I know.
You can drop it beside you. You can.
He'll drop it. Yeah, he'll drop it beside it. Thematically, I guess, but yeah, he's dropping it
Yeah,
beside
yeah.
it. And yeah, he'll take out his great. Yeah, he'll take out his great sword and get ready.
He puts it into your belt, like just really like.
And I don't know his voice, but he turns to Urith and goes, "This might be a good time for the smoke."
You can say that.
I don't know his voice, man.
No, you can
mean
say that.
Rogar.
Oh, Rogar can.
say
That's true.
that.
Urith, it might be a good time for the smoke.
All right, I'll get ready. I feel a little sluggish, but sure.
That's my turn. Sorry, that's Strike's.
Okay. And now it's Taun's turn.
You're muted.
Brent.
I like.
Stop
Which one
muting
did Bruno
yourself.
hit? Was it this
Yeah,
one
that one.
here?
Yeah.
Bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. 1, 2, 3. Is that enough? Is it? It is. I'm gonna move up 20 feet and cast Confusion on this fella here.
Ooh. Okay.
Confusion.
Confusion.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
They're definitely good at wisdom, right?
That's a total of 8.
Yeah, one can assume that a literal lizard would be pretty wise.
That's an 8 total.
What a fail.
What happens?
So it is confused. An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior for that turn.
Okay. Noted. Is that it?
In terms of... Yeah... yeah, that's it.
Okay, and a
Oh,
turn.
actually, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, marking my spell slot. Now that is it.
Okay, nice. You have, like, well, all of a sudden you see them both, like, kind of hunch down, start to run towards you guys, and then all of a sudden one just kind of run. As it is now their turn. As you see one of them start to run towards you guys, but the other one is confused. It rolls a 9.
I think that's pretty good, actually, for it.
Hey, man.
The creature can move and act normally.
Fuck.
Okay.
9 or a
Well.
10. 9 or a 10.
Stop muting yourself. You're gonna forget again.
Oh, God.
You're muted, Brent.
The way that...
You're trying to talk to me. And
He
you
knows. He knows.
Oh, God. Oh, God. My Roll20 is freaking out now. Uh-oh.
Can the Carnotaur start charging at us?
Well, you know, it gets to right there,
Dinosaur. What is this, Arc?
and it is
Carnotaurus
going
is a real
to...
dinosaur.
It is confused. I'm gonna roll a dice. I want to see what it does.
Is it within ring? It is with. Isn't it? They have a fucking.
It is going...
It's in these ones, right?
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's in those, yeah. So I think it's barely... Can't get you.
Gonna say, if it has a 20-foot reach, that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to just walk up all the way over here. And like you can see it's dazed and confused. It's like kind of running. You see it knocks over a tree on the way to you guys, but that's all it can do for that turn. We'll say... Oh man, my Roll20 is eating it right now.
Papasaurus, help a baby! Pointing at the big one, the big Stegosaurus.
Okay.
Is everything going for the baby?
We don't know.
Oh god. As this one will also...
I could just save it.
You could.
No, seriously, I could.
I know you could.
But it would take a resource.
go-
We'll sit here and kill the T-Rexes so we get the experience and you save it.
And this one will dash towards you guys and get between all of you right there.
Oh no.
Hold the line.
Hold the line.
It
I
didn't
can't.
come
Nope.
in.
No, I need 5. I have a 5-foot reach weapon right now.
Why
I can't
you-
project.
Oh.
I got the baby in my hand, man.
Oh. Why never
And,
Should have whip.
but that's all they can do for that turn.
Okay.
It is now your turn, then Aldriani, or Aldriani, then Evelyn.
I'm going to do some deja vu. I'm going to ready an action to do the smoke bottle either after Ton's turn or when somebody yells at me. I'm going to do the smoke. If you guys are in trouble, just say it and I'll do it. And I'm just going to go ghost. I'll go ghost.
Okay. It's like,
And
you see the Tyrannosaurus, looks at you, you turn ghost, it kind of looks confused.
and I'll just go right up beside the T-Rex. I will interaction take up my shield. It is in my hand.
Okay.
Nope. I need a hand for the bottle. I will not do that.
Yeah, yep. Okay. Alright.
And I will just, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Aldriani, then Evelyn.
Okay.
Rogar not too soon after.
Which one was the one that was shot? I don't know if Aldriani's that smart, but I'm just curious. Confused one?
This one is the one that got shot.
Okay, well that is the within its range, within his range. So Aldriani will attack that. 'Cause I haven't given him any other orders.
Okay.
He'll fly up above it and attack it.
Okay. Do it up.
That's a 9 to hit. so
That
nope.
does not hit. Like, you see their scratches are made, but it doesn't seem to affect the T-Rex in any way.
Here's
They're not
one
on the
that
map, by the way, for the Twitch.
Oh, thank you.
25 to hit. Needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
25 to hit hits.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Let me get it. That is 21.
Okay, so it makes the save, but it takes 8 piercing damage and 27 poison damage, halved down to
13.
13.
So 21 total.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
That's my turn. That's
Okay.
Aldriani's turn.
It is now Evelyn's turn.
Me. Scary dinosaur.
Indeed.
I can hit that, right? Okay. Front with my bow.
With your bow, yes.
Well, yeah, I can use steady aim to get advantage.
You can.
What?
That one's been shot.
All right.
So?
She would know that, but she doesn't want to shoot it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know. That one's got other people on it. The other one is rather close to my stego, baby.
Right.
They both
You know
are.
which one also hasn't been shot? This one. The one with the black square.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oops.
Shoot that one.
That's how
Also
you know
this
Epic
one.
add that in at the last second because it's look.
I didn't use that much effort. I looked for Stegosaurus for like 5 minutes and then I couldn't find one and I was like, ah. Yeah.
Stegosaurus.png.
Yeah, essentially.
23?
23 hits. The top one? Or the bottom one?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay.
For 30 damage.
30 damage. Damn! How do you have the total? Why is it?
I don't know.
Why does only she have
What do
the
you
total?
mean?
Like, it automatically gives us the total of your damage. And I don't think anybody
Yeah.
else's does that.
Uh,
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, but you shoot and then it's just like it's confused, like and then it looks at you, in its like dazed and confused state.
She's the only one using her character sheet, right?
No, he's
on
my.
D- on,
Right. She uses D&D Beyond.
yeah.
Yeah, on her character sheet on D&D Beyond.
I use it too.
For your attacks?
I don't use it. Oh, I don't use it for great. Yeah, I guess I don't use it
Yeah.
for great over master
Yeah.
attacks. No. But I use it for Aldriani's attacks. It
Yeah, it
doesn't
should-
total those ones, so.
Yeah,
What do you guys use?
you might have an option on
Macros.
that does it. Anyways, moving on. You shoot it. It's diverted its attention away for the time being.
That's that.
That's that. Okay. It's time. It's mama turn.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
the mama.
That's the
It's
mama.
mama turn.
The other one was the papa?
Look. Look.
They're all the mama.
They're all the mama.
Not the mama.
Not the. You are not the mama.
Anybody seen any of the clips from that really old, weird sitcom about dinosaurs? I think it was just called Dinosaurs.
I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen it.
There was a baby in it, and he would always say, "No," and then hit the dad on the head.
As the parent Stegosaurus comes in charging, it comes in, stops. Mud starts to fly all over the place as it swings its tail into the side of the
And
Stegosaurus. Yes,
Yeah.
into the T-Rex, and it stumbles over. Just a little bit.
We're recruiting a stego, guys.
Yep.
We're not just getting the baby, we're getting the mama.
You mean the
Okay.
data?
I don't think that's going to fit on the boat.
Rogar, it is your turn.
Okay. I know Urith's plan, right? He said something about
I
it.
said it, yeah. You can tell me to pop it, or you can wait. Because it's a give and take, because you get advantage, but then Tom doesn't get sight for his attack.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of something. Is it worth it, though? Probably not. What else can I do?
You could run with the baby.
Could. You're right.
Blue team has the flag.
That Stego daddy is gonna be mad.
For now, I'm gonna run to there with the baby.
You're gonna run to there.
Is that the
with
way
the-
towards the? Is that the way towards the boat?
Why is it? Yes.
Which? Okay. I need the baby to
I
come
mean,
that way.
technically, any of these directions. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going that way, and I'm taking the baby with me.
Okay. Where do you run?
There, and I dashed. So that's how I got there.
Oh, okay. You get... The T-Rex is gonna chomp on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's going to... chomp on you. That's 28 to hit.
No, I used the smoke bottle, so it's disadvantage.
Ah.
No, you
I'm,
didn't.
I'm kidding, I'm fucking...
Oh,
I
okay. I was like,
I was
what?
thinking about doing it, but I was like,
I will warding maneuver because even though it won't get that high, I am going to do it
Damn.
to get resistance to the damage.
How much? What's your AC?
My AC is 19. Now it's 26, but it's not high enough. But I
Yeah,
have
it's not
resistance
high
to the
enough.
damage now.
Yeah, resistance damage as Rogar's just like as you just wait,
Wait, does he get picked out?
Wait.
I'm re-
As you see Rogar's entire form gets swallowed, like covered with his just legs dangling out of the teeth of the mouth of the T-Rex as he gets picked up.
It.
As
So I
you
didn't use my
also
dash
take
action, I guess, eh?
no, not yet. No.
You want me to be next to the T-Rex now?
You are now next to the T-Rex, yes. As you are now
How much damage?
restrained, and you take 37 points of piercing damage, halved to 16? No, 15. No, wait, 18? 18. You're right, 18. I know how math. I know how. 18. As you just, like, at the last second, like, you just drop the baby and you just, like, put your arms in front of you to, like, make sure it doesn't bite into any vital parts.
As I'm hanging out of the T-Rex mouth, I go, "Can somebody get the baby?"
I don't think anyone's strong enough.
So casual.
And I drop the battle axe. Can I wiggle and drop the battle axe and pull out my halberd?
I guess you're allowed to.
My God,
You're inside the mouth, though.
Garrett? Now would be the time. As I start to wind up.
All right, fine.
Okay.
Bob resubscribed, by the way.
Ooh!
We need to use the
Wait, who did?
phrase.
Bob.
Bob, our greatest of all.
Our greatest of all subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not by default.
Every subscriber we have, he's the greatest.
So yeah, attacking at regular because
At
of
regular,
smoke.
because you're restrained, yeah.
Ooh, it's 16, but that's pretty good still for a T-Rex with no armor.
You're correct. That hits.
25 damage.
25 damage.
Can you make this smoke, Cora?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
27 to hit. For 25 damage.
Man.
T-Rex made mistake.
28 to hit.
He bite blender.
For 28
Peanut sized
damage.
brain.
28?
He's 28 damage for the last one. I like to think that he just managed to get the halberd spear point like up into the mouth, and now he's just slowly pushing it up towards the brain.
As you just hear the T-Rex, like, gurgle in pain.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
Action search.
Oh, God.
Get him.
Definitely gonna be dead.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
24 damage.
24 damage. No, stop.
Oh, okay.
How do you want to do this?
Like I said, I'm just driving it slowly up, and then I get one last surge of energy, and I spike it right up through his brain.
As you just like, hey, okay.
Brain's pretty small too.
As those of you who could see it, like, let's just say there's like you just vaguely see the form of the T-Rex and Rogar through the smoke. You hear his axe fall to the ground, and you're like, oh fuck. As you just hear this curdling, like, T-Rex roar. However, you see the you see the mouth open all of a sudden, and you see Rogar just pushing, just vaguely, you can see the form of him pushing up towards the mouth of the T-Rex as you're just like in that cartoon pose where like your feet are like at the bottom of the teeth, and then you're just pushing up as you just go, like as you're struggling against it trying to bite down at you, as all of a sudden, wham! It goes shut for just a second, and then all of a sudden, you put the halberd point all the way up through the roof of the mouth, and then you see the eyes roll in the back of the head, Rogar, as you start to fall. Does he just go prone? Because he was up in the mouth, like that's like 10 feet up.
Yeah, that would be. Well, it's up to you.
I'll say just go ahead and we'll just be cool about it. We'll be cool. Make an acrobatic, or make an acrobatics check.
Sounds, even though I'm bad at those. Yeah, I'm real bad at those.
Yeah, as you like kind of like land, but then you like with the entire weight, like you're just like.
I roll out and I'm like, that was really gross.
Okay. This one's
I
dead.
think I still have enough movement to stand.
Yeah, you would, I think.
And I stand up, and I have 2 attacks left, which means I can replace one of them with a grapple. So I turn and look at the little baby. I'm like, come here, little fucker.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
27.
Oh man, I don't think it can. I don't think it can beat that. So yeah, you pick it up. Like it literally was just getting up to run away, and then you just pick it up again. You just have the halberd like hanging loose in your other hand.
Yeah, and I turn and I look at Dregs and I go, don't forget the axe. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right. Jeez. That was the end of your turn, Bruno. Then Drexit, then Ton.
Okie dokie. Let's see. I will just move over here to get better line of sight. Now shoot the other dragon.
Dragon. Holy fuck, wait,
Dragon,
what?
No, sorry, I was reading something else.
Legendary
I have a dragon on the brain. I don't think I can move my hunter's mark.
You have to
Pretty sure
see it.
that's like, yeah.
Yeah,
Just have
it's
to
alright.
check. No, it's fine. I will shoot it. So,
Okay.
13.
That hits.
Maybe
Wow.
Whew, thank God.
Just hits.
Hell yeah.
31 damage.
Damn.
Second attack. Yeah, 12.
That just
Probably
misses.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't want to use my precision strike.
We know the
Yeah.
idea from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, bonus action hide.
Okay. Bonus action hide. Hide.
See if this works. There we go. 20.
That's fun. It's fun. That's pretty fun. Okay, Drexit then Ton.
Drexit is gonna be a brave man and charge forward. And swing at it with the great axe, great sword. With advantage, so that's good because he got a natural
Yeah.
one. So
Yeah, that would be important. That would be important.
That's a
To
crit.
a crit.
That's a crit! Jesus.
He
you know
still
what,
hasn't gotten a natural 20. He's never gotten a natural 20.
No.
It's all been 19s.
I'm just gonna roll that, and then I'll
Yeah,
add a
roll more
2d6
dice.
to it.
Yeah.
So that's 14 damage.
14 damage, nice.
He'll attack again. That's a natural 20.
There it is!
Wow.
There it is.
Let me see what this does here. When you roll a 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 14 slashing damage, just straight up. Then I get to roll another d20. And this is if I get a 20 there, that's when the fun stuff happens, which I don't.
Oh, that's close.
That's okay. That's a total of 19 plus 14, like 33 damage.
33. Wow.
And he gets one more. That's 24 to hit,
That hits.
for 12 more damage.
Okay. As you just hear, as you just hear the T-Rex roar, and just you hear blood spilling all over the ground.
Get it, Drexit.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
That's
damage.
I think that's a record Drexit damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, Ton.
Muted.
Unmuted. How's the T-Rex looking?
You can't see
Oh.
it.
Did you seriously roll a 9 again?
I look. I
Oh my god!
it's a really good idea. It was a really. I'm sorry. I should have waited. I thought you couldn't see it. I thought you could see it if I pressed that. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Just drop your concentration. It's fucking pointless. Who gives a fuck?
I'm sorry. It can't take reactions still. It's just because otherwise Rogar would have had two
Yep.
things hit him. It
Could have
mattered.
been being torn apart.
Yeah, that's true.
It mattered.
That's true. You know what? That 4th level spell slot, definitely worth it.
I'm sorry. You just...
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
No, they're not great, that's for sure. Fuck, man. How's it looking? How's it looking?
It's hard to tell. Knowing your
see it,
teammates,
smoke.
a considerable amount of damage has been done, but you're not.
Oh,
you don't know.
yeah, I can't see, can I?
You can't see. Like you can, like just for the canon's sake of it being fun, like you can vaguely see shapes, right? And you can see the shapes of your teammates, but like imagine there's like a, like there's almost a how do I say this? Like imagine it's like a movie or TV show, right? And there's just like there's smoke all around and it's kind of hard to see, but you can very visibly see like the outlines of your friends and the enemies and stuff like that. You know?
Very dramatic effect.
Yeah, yeah. It's like there's a lot of smoke.
I will cast Chill Touch.
You'll cast Chill Touch. Okay. Go ahead and cast the Chill Touch.
On the tracks.
Okay. That hits.
8 damage.
Okay. Alright. I can't believe I clicked on it and it showed you. and then it was a 9. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it happens. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Yeah, oh yeah, I guess I can't even spread. Okay, yeah, no, that's my turn.
Okay. It is going to now... it's gonna go bite Drexit.
That makes
That's
sense.
its turn.
Disadvantage.
Alright. At disadvantage, yeah. It only rolled once, I think. Oh. Yeah, what would have been 22 is now 13.
Nice.
Alright.
He's
Cool.
got 17 AC.
Yeah.
So.
As it is now also going to... It's going to use its tail attack against... Against the Stego. It was either that or Aldriani.
Yeah, right. It can't make that attack against the same thing, can it?
No, it can't. That's 26 to hit the Stego, and the Stego takes a big walloping hit, so tail hit for tail hit.
Good. It's gonna make it really awkward trying to steal the baby when the parents still alive. So.
Yeah, well, you know, it is your turn.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn,
Oh.
and then Aldriani or Evelyn.
Okay.
What about the bat?
The bat, yeah, I've kind of been skipping the bat.
Yeah.
I skipped
Well,
the bat.
it's always the
first
same
turn.
thing though. It's
Yeah.
always the same thing. So.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry about it.
Okay.
I can go there, right? And that's. I can touch that there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to.
The smoke is the same, but whatever.
I'm gonna do a Grunflum.
You do a Grand Flum.
Or sorry, I'm gonna do a Bumblood.
A Bumbleid. Okay, you're doing a Bumbleid
Bumbleid.
instead. Okay.
Oh, what?
A Bumblood. 24 to hit.
A Bumblade.
A Bumblade.
Hmm.
Yeah.
In there.
Maybe a tiny Urith. And then I'll take it. I'll take the aura off you.
I will snag attack. I will not Whales from the Grave. Okay. So this dude will take 46. 46.
Damn.
And he will glow blow.
Let's see.
Okay.
Bonus action hide.
Oops.
I don't even
Bonus
know if you want me
action
to roll it. It's at least going to be a 25.
Yeah, you made it. Yeah, just to the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna sneak. Where am I gonna? No, I'm gonna move it. I basically stay there. I stay there.
Okay.
Yep.
Adriani, then Evelyn.
Aldriani. Fly in.
Okay,
Above the
Adriani's
guy.
flying in above him.
I still haven't given Aldriani any orders. Aldriani, I feel, would
He's just
attack.
going for it. Yeah,
Going for it. That's a 22 to
that
hit.
hits.
8 slashing damage.
Okay,
Stinger attack.
here we go.
22 to
That
hit.
definitely hits.
Constitution save, please.
Constitution save. Holy snap. That's a natural one.
So that's 40 damage total. 13 piercing and 27 poison.
Woo! How do you want to do this?
Greg's standing there, dodging the attacks, and Aldriani just flies in, claws first right into the eye.
Oh,
But next to the eye, and the stinger comes right into the eye and delivers the poison. And then it just starts biting into its head as it's
yeah.
screaming
Let's
and roaring
just
at it.
say like one leg just lands right on the neck, one right on the snout, like blood just starting to pour. The stinger just comes up over the head, poosh, into the eye. You hear the fucking as the Aldrani just like roars themselves like into the back of the neck, and just it takes it like the T-Rex just slumps over into the ground as Aldriani has slain a foe twice its size at this point. Oh god, damn! And the music just stops. Okay, all right. Well, shit.
We should run, right? We should run?
Wait, are we
think
stealing?
so.
We can't steal a baby from him, can we?
What?
I think we
How do we
can.
know it's his baby?
Bruno, ask it.
And Evelyn, it's your turn as the Stego is now just inside the smoke.
I will wait. I will wait to see what Bruno does, and I will ready a dodge action. That's it.
Okay. You'll dodge. You just dodge.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. As you hear this from the big Stegosaurus, you hear this.
Oh shit.
Oh, God damn it.
I forgot, the small Stegosaurus is going to try to escape you.
Well, good luck. And then,
Yeah.
I could roll badly. So.
Yeah, you could roll really bad. But,
Yeah,
no, it
that's
just
fine.
struggles. It just struggles. As it's going to
Don't
run
make me knock you
towards...
out.
It run towards, get stuck on... I guess if it's huge, can it go through spaces? It can go through medium spaces, but it can't
squeeze.
end, right?
It
But
can
either
squeeze.
way,
I think it can end its turn squeezed.
I think...
It could fit here, right?
Yeah, it's going to attack Drexit, just because he's in the way.
Or Drexit.
Yeah, at
Now we have the right to
disadvantage.
kill it, right?
What?
Probably not. That's not how it works. But
No. Not when it doesn't attack out of like intention, but more like just get out of my way so I can get to my baby.
you know.
We could knock it out and just leave.
Okay.
Really
And
kidnapping a
that's
child.
11 to hit.
No.
Okay. You guys can... Rogar, it is now your turn. Followed by
doing?
Bruno.
I don't know. Push it over or something. Wait, it's too big. Run.
No, it's not too big. I can actually do that
It's
with an attack I have.
Oh, do it. Oh, but do you have to attack him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay.
I charge forward. I'm gonna
Dinosaur
punch this motherfucker.
The big stego?
Yep.
This seems stupid.
Really,
28 to hit for 9 damage. And I needed to make a strength saving throw
Oh my god.
with Ferocious Charger. It needs to make a 21.
It's 13. It's
It's prone.
it's.
That was my full turn, unfortunately. Unless I just pummel it with my fists. But
Okay, let's run. Do you have any more? Run. Now we run.
I mean, I can't move anymore. That was my turn, but
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
We're all gonna run after you punch it, and you're gonna be like, shit.
Oh god. Okay.
Alderani, take this thing back to the boat. I can't quite see him. Oh, I can't see him. Or
Okay.
direct it. Take it back to the boat.
Okay. All right, Bruno, it's your turn.
Well, we're really gonna talk to it? Are we really gonna steal this thing?
No, I think we're just leaving. We're not baby stealers, right?
I have the baby still.
He's stealing the baby.
Stop.
Well, it's not it.
Roka, stop. We can't steal
We'll say,
the baby.
we'll say that's enough dialogue.
Well, I'm gonna go do the thing. I'm gonna go up to it and try and
We'll
speak
give it a
with
better life.
animals. No, it's not. It's gonna die. It's gonna die with us.
The baby's taking out with that.
Are you kidding me?
All right.
No more dialogue.
No more dialogue.
I can't speak with animals. Try
Okay,
and
you
talk
guys
to
speak
it.
with animals. What do you say?
What is your relation
Yeah, what
with
do
this
you
young
say?
one? That's what I'm gonna ask.
Okay. All right. We'll say no matter what you hear, like I'll tell you what you hear. You hear, "Roar," and I'll type it to you. But you already talked enough this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. And you just hear Bruno's like speaking this like "Roar," like, you know, this weird. And
Bruno, what did it say? Bruno.
can't. No, he can't. He can't answer you. He can't answer you. He can't answer you. He can't. Okay. All right. And now it is Drexit's turn. I
don't know.
He's gonna grapple. He's gonna grapple the baby.
I mean, that's what I told him to do.
Yeah.
It's probably the fucking mom
Brexit.
and the dad.
What's Drexit's strength score?
It's 7. Well,
I rolled
I
for him.
rolled
What's
it.
his?
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Anyways, he's got a plus. Fuck. He's got a 17 strength. He's not
So
trained-
plus 3?
trained in
Number.
He is trained in athletics.
Okay, so he grabs the baby, and then so he goes here. So that's 5, 10, 15, and then he grabs the baby, and I think that's as far as you can go.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And you're both just grabbing the baby. The baby's like, "Ah." That's it. It's Ton's turn.
This is such a ridiculous fight.
I don't feel great about this.
This has gotten ludicrous, and I love it.
I study Bruno's face to see if it's the mom or dad.
You can't from that far away.
This is quintessential D&D, folks.
It is. It's the mom or dad.
Okay.
This is the most D&D we've
Do you
had in a
do
while.
anything, Ton? You're at your next.
Confusion! No, I don't. Yeah, I'll move forward 10 feet. And ready. Can I ready an action and also use a reaction? Off
No. If you ready an action and use that,
That is
using
your
that
reaction.
is your reaction. Yeah.
Is the reaction.
Yeah.
Then I regret moving. I will move 10 feet forward. Think
You
better
can-
of it.
Yeah,
move
you can
10
nod.
feet back.
You can just
You can
not
retcon.
move. You can just
You
not
can
move.
retcon.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll move actually 10 feet back and ready. chill touch to cast if I get attacked.
Okay, if you get attacked. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Evie.
Um,
Oh wait, sorry.
You can't-
First, I skipped people.
it's all
sorry.
Danny and stuff too.
I'm sorry. The stego is the little baby is gonna try to get away
From Drexit? Or me?
from both of
Or
you.
who?
From both of you.
So we both have to make athletics?
Yes.
I got an 18. Drexit beat me with a 21.
It got 17, so
We both are holding onto a baby Stego.
it's just trying to get away. Okay, and then Urith, and then Evie.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I'll just go this way, and I'll do a dash, and I'll just ready an action to shoot my hand crossbow. What's it? I always forget the distance of a hand crossbow.
60?
Oh, okay. So I can't really go that far.
I think
It's 30 then something. I know that.
Is it 30? Is it 30
30
then
then
120?
30 to something.
It's
Something
31
like
pointing
that.
for the.
Oh, 120. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could just go 10 more. And yeah, I'll just ready an action to shoot the stego with my hand crossbow. If will I? Before the end of my next turn, if it's still angry at us and we haven't resolved it, I'll shoot it.
Okay,
That's what I'll do.
at the end, at the start of your next turn, you mean?
Sorry, before the start of my next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Evelyn. And then get ready, Rogar.
Um,
Well, Aldriani also is going, actually. Aldriani is next.
yeah.
Aldriani also is... Aldriani is also gonna
Uh-oh.
try to pick it up, I guess. I just...
That's better, at least.
I haven't given Aldriani any orders, so this
You're,
You
is
have.
you're a nicer DM than
No,
I.
you tech-
Yeah, I was getting flashbacks to a couple not that long ago.
Oh, man. But no, you did say, Aldriani,
That's
come
true,
and
I
get
did.
this. So...
Aldriani got a 7.
Okay.
Finally, the baby Stego's gonna beat
It got a
someone.
4. But again, that's about as far as it goes.
Aldriani's pulling up. Rogar's holding. Poor Stego.
Yeah, at least the other dinosaur can't see this happening.
It can feel it. It can.
Feel it though.
No, I think he means the big one.
No,
Yeah,
that's
the big
that's
one.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
like with the way that we've set this up, it like vaguely knows what's going on. So all you hear is just Evelyn, it is now your turn.
Oh man, you can't ready movement, right?
You can ready movement.
A dash. Yeah.
You can ready. Oh, I can ready. So if everybody else starts to run, then I run with them.
So then you
Dash,
just
yeah.
so you just stay where you are first. And if everybody else moves, you move. Okay.
Well, or if a big bad guy comes running at me, then I will also run away.
Okay. All right.
Either or.
Once there's movement, I guess, right? We'll say. You just have to pick. You have to pick one trigger,
Oh,
one specific one.
well, no. Then just if others run away, then I'll run.
Okay. All right. It is now the Stego's turn. The big Stegos.
Oh,
It's gonna
Lord.
get up, and it's gonna attack you.
Nice
Rogar?
Stego.
We need Bruno's turn.
Nice Stego.
As it's that's a 9 to hit.
Nope.
You can
Rogar,
kind of
it's your
assume what
turn.
it said, though.
Got my
Bruno's
fucking
that?
baby.
Or the dinosaur.
Yeah, he meant dinosaur.
Bruno, it is now your turn,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
Driggs and then
so-
Don.
If I ask it something, can I still talk? To...
Yeah. It's your new turn, so you have your whole turn of dialogue in the back.
All right, I'm gonna ask it something, but I'm gonna send you a message to do.
Okay, cool. I guess.
By the way, Brent, the answer to your question is yes, we are the baddies.
No, I feel
So-
that in my bones.
So throughout that entire turn, all you heard was...
All we heard was typing. Good, good, good.
Clickety clack clack, clickety bop with it. Bop, bop, bop.
Oh,
That's
Oh my-
what typing sounds like.
No.
for the love of
That's how I
God,
do it at the office.
the baby down. It's screaming for its dad.
What did you say?
So it's
Screaming for its dad. Daddy, save me. Give it back to him.
so now with context, you can all kind of clue in that the screaming and moaning was all, "Daddy, save me!" And it's like, "Baby boy, no, no,
Literally asking you
leave him
to
alone."
leave him alone.
Drop him on 3.
God, who could have possibly seen this outcome coming?
This is Central D&D.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't be more your baby.
Albrani, exit, drop on 3, 2, 1, and we let
And
go.
Brexit, let's go. Make an animal handling check.
15. No, 14.
14. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, and Already is just like a little bit confused, and he just drops him.
Okay, now everybody run.
Everybody runs.
Yeah, I just say to it, I'm sorry for my dumb friends.
No, baby.
I'm sorry for your loss as well.
I doesn't even know about that yet.
Oh god.
Yeah, spoilers, dude. God.
As you run away, make a perception check, Evelyn and Rhaegar.
Why me? 14.
14.
Probably because you're close to it.
Oh, 22. I lied.
22. You both start to run away. As you run away, you notice that there are many arrows within the Stegosaurus's hide. There's a couple in its neck. You see there's like it's actually pretty wounded. You guys can tell.
You guys, it's gonna.
We're leaving you for dead. It's
Taking the
fine. Let's
baby.
keep moving.
They're being hunted.
Okay, and you guys,
Instead of just taking the baby.
and we'll just say you guys start to run away. You leave the baby. Combat is essentially over. As you guys get further and further away, you can't really tell what happens to the two Stegosaurs as they're in the smoke. And you're outside the smoke. A little bit halfway between the boat and the smoke.
Well.
Yep.
Well. Well.
I told you I was tired.
That was definitely worth the time.
It was fun.
I mean,
Right.
sometimes you gotta take risks.
Yeah, that was definitely a risk.
I think that baby's
Not
gonna
bringing
die.
the two people who can tame animals. I know Rhaegar can tame wyverns, but that's not a wyvern.
I mean, it's close enough.
And that was like a hate tame. This is a child. How can you just gonna hatefully?
It would have grown to love us. It wouldn't remember this.
I mean, if I had
it was
knocked it
gonna
out,
die if it came with us.
We've
if I
all
had
lost
knocked it
parents.
out, he probably would never have made a call, and then I would have gotten him back fine.
Yes, don't think it was gonna live if it kept going with us.
Why?
This is a death forest. Everything dies.
He's lived.
That thing can fly. Eldrani can fly. Not him or it. I don't even know what.
Albrani can
It's for
fly
the
for
best.
a little
It's
while.
probably it's gonna feed someone now. It's gonna
I
be
think
great.
it's pretty clear that they are being hunted by something, and our lives are short regardless. Should we think about that? There's some some creatures hunting them.
I mean, probably, but
We can investigate the arrows, find out the make. Are they crude? Are
But
they?
also,
Yeah, are we back by the corpse now? Of the other Stegosaurus?
I don't think so. Epic's frozen.
On the beach?
No, I'm good.
Trying to figure out.
Yeah, my settings went weird for a second there for some reason. Anyways. So that'll be loud. Sorry if anybody was if that was loud. Okay. The rain's dying again. Where are we? What are we doing?
well, if they were being hunted, you'd think they'd have collected the corpse of the mom.
That's true. Why wouldn't they?
Maybe they were chased off by the dad?
Maybe, but if they can take one down, they should be able to take the other down.
Oh, we should have asked them. Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go run over there. I still have this for 10 minutes.
Go! Take Algiani! They go.
go.
Rogar, Bruno, they go.
Okay, you guys go.
Yeah.
You guys go. You guys look at where the smoke is, and it doesn't take long, not long at all. Like you get around where the smoke is again, and then you just hear as from far away. That's what you hear, Rogar. Bruno, you hear, "Oh, baby boy, are you alright? Did they hurt you?"
Emotionally, yes.
Yes, they were gonna teach me that! Oh god, I was so scared! Oh god, you came and saved me! I used so much, oh my god, they killed Mom! He's fucking dead!
No!
Please stop.
We should not be laughing at this.
And that's what you hear.
Oh
It's gonna
boy.
make asking questions a lot harder.
Talk to each other like that all the time.
I'm more emotional. Go, hi, I'm sorry about this again, but we're not the ones who dealt with or killed your mother, your wife. I'm sorry again.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, come on. 13. Just want some quick questions about what was hunting you or trying to kill you.
You steer. Oh gosh! Stay quiet, son. I'll draw them away. You just stay here.
It's okay. Can I help you at least?
I love you,
Maybe?
son. You'll grow up strong. I believe in you.
Okay, wow.
As you just hear.
I think, where's he going? Abandoning the baby is what got him fucked up last
Yeah,
time.
you know, if you abandon it, it's just gonna get taken or killed.
Make a
Or maybe don't
persuasion
run
check.
away.
Make a persuasion check. Make a persuasion.
I rolled a 1. So 6.
Oh!
Follow me, you evil motherfuckers! Take me!
Okay, well, I'm just
Take
going
me!
home. I'm gonna go to the
Just
baby
run
pen. Okay, I'm by it. I'm just gonna go up to it and try and offer it a good very. Hey, little buddy. You know you're scared and hurt, but I'm gonna give you some
It
food.
runs away,
Oh,
and then it sees that you're not following. He's like, "What are you doing? No, no!"
I'm gonna give you some
Make a-
food, and I can help your wounds.
Make an animal handling check. We'll say that's probably still slightly. It's about this. Yeah, make an animal handling check.
Chaos.
15.
50.
I
is
am
like-
better at animal handling than you.
I'm not actually good at animal handling. It's more that I can talk to the animal. And
But
persuade
as
them.
you get up close to it, it's like, Dad, it's food.
I got food.
Food!
It'll make you feel better. Here you go. Just give it and pat
And it
him
eats
on
the food.
feet. You're gonna be
They
like,
have food!
Yeah, they have food.
They have food.
Why is that? Why is that phasing? There's
All I
dead
hear is
T-Rex over there.
Right.
Are
they trying to kill us for food?
No.
It's like, no,
we're not
they're giving me food!
Okay.
This is the noisiest conversation I've ever heard.
It's
You
even
don't
noisier
hear
if
it.
you it's
I just
noisier
hear
if you
bellowing.
understand.
That's why it's noisy.
As like you just hear.
Ah, yeah, I have some of the good berry you can have.
Make
It's all
a
for you.
make an animal handling check.
Oh boy. 14.
Oh, little food.
You'll be fully nourished for an entire day.
Oh, no, it's still food. And you just like your head is like super, is like wetted by the tongue, and then you just, and then they seem to calm down a little bit as they're chewing on the food. Is like, oh,
We weren't hunting you.
oh,
They, for some reason, were trying to adopt your son, your kid.
what?
They were trying to adopt your kid because they thought that both of the parents were dead.
My wife is dead.
I'm sorry. Do you know anything about that? Were you there? Okay, you're not going to give me answers.
Make a persuasion check or
Make your best NPC a dinosaur that we'll never see
There it
again.
is. Natural 20, 25.
They were hunting all of us. They killed all my entire family.
Ooh.
The men and the Chinese men with the pointy sticks. They killed us one
What?
by one. They didn't even eat us.
The what kind of men? With pointy
I don't
sticks?
know. They were shiny like him. And it's just like he looks in like the completely opposite direction. But you assume he means like Rogar.
Okay.
They look
Oh.
like me.
Oh,
Tiny
it looks
like Rogar.
Tiny like Rogar.
Shiny and shiny.
And shiny. So paladins.
Mm.
But they didn't kill him for food.
Hmm.
Kill him.
Do you have more food?
I mean, I can give you another.
Wow, he got over his
Don't have
wife
that
like
many.
that.
No, food's pretty great for comfort. Good berry, it's a comfort food. I'll give him another.
Son, you should get one from the man.
Give me food!
I'm gonna give him the other one.
God damn it.
Here you go.
I see Bruno giving all these good berries, and I give the 4 good berries I have left to Bruno. I go, I think you might need these.
Yeah, I think so. Do I need to ask him anything else besides... I asked Rogar. Besides the hunting
don't
people?
know.
The fifth paladins. Yeah, I don't know what else I could ask it.
Are they even going to make it? Like, aren't they just going to die?
No, they're definitely not going to make it. They're dinosaurs. That's what happens. That's nature. Oh, okay. Where and what direction were they hunting you from?
Oh. Way. As he points roughly towards the direction that you're going.
Near
West.
the camp. Okay. Were these shiny men more like us, or were they like dead people brought back to life? Would you understand that? You're not going to understand that.
You
I
see
have
the
nothing
face
else
he's
to-
making right now?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty natural. It's his natural face. I don't
We'll
think I
say
have
by
much
this
else
point,
I
like
can-
the smoke has dissipated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. You're not gonna eat us.
No. We have these berries, and if we wanted, we can eat these T-Rexes as I point to the dead ones nearby.
Fuck! There's a T-Rex! Oh.
They're dead.
Oh.
Damn it.
Alright. I was scared.
I could see that. It was scared, Rogar, the T-Rex says.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Does it have any other information for us?
No, I know the direction where that this was, and it's probably from the camp. That's
Well,
about
hopefully
it.
him and his son have a good life.
Good luck to you two, and I'm gonna give you two another good berry each, and hail you off.
How much does it heal?
One.
So like 5. He got 5
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
Hey, they're nourished though for the day.
You see some of the wounds heal up. On like there was some blood pouring. One of the arrows just like boop, falls out of his neck. And yeah. And you're okay.
Good luck. Stay safe. Protect your little one. Don't try and do a diversion type thing.
What?
All right, goodbye. No, I'm starting to. 10 minutes is up. I can't understand.
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
I just waved to the little one. Bye.
As you just see them both kind of like waddle off into the forest or into the
That
jungle.
was kind of useless, by the way, but I don't know.
Yeah, we fly back.
Fly back.
Okay. You fly back. Eventually. Aldraines brings Rogar and Bruno back to the party.
Those guys are geniuses.
Yeah, those are. Wow, I'm surprised they lived that long. Honestly.
You
Yeah,
find out
not the
anything interesting?
smartest in the bunch.
Anyways, I mean, they were. This is obviously pretty recent. The other one died. I should have probably asked that. Whatever. I don't know. I didn't know about it. They're getting hunted by paladins from the west.
Oh,
Direction where we're going, to the camp.
You want to
No.
salvage some of those arrows from the corpse of the mother? Might as well.
I might as well start grabbing them.
Yeah. And as you get up to it, you do realize, it is a pretty fresh kill. Like it was like maybe, it wasn't. It's hard to tell exactly actually, but it's pretty fresh. Like whether when the wounds were taken and when they died, it's hard to tell.
A smart
you said
man.
the blood was
medicine check
flowing into
this.
the water, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can check it out.
Yeah, check how long ago this thing died, because that means they might be really nearby.
It
Yeah,
means
no,
that there are paladins alive. That's the important thing.
No,
Not
there
really,
could be
but-
dead paladins killing dinosaurs.
Yeah, I definitely didn't understand dead or not.
Undead.
Yeah.
He made a
But
really
maybe if
weird
they were
face.
dead, wouldn't they have, tried to turn them to undead dinosaurs or eaten them? I feel like these are maybe not.
Yeah, but why did they
They
leave
would-
the fresh kill?
Exactly, but then they would have just gotten food.
But yeah,
Unless the T-Rexes scared them off, but
25.
you can't tell exactly when any of that happened, when it sustained its injuries, but you know that it died today. It was today. And when you look at the wounds, honestly, with the 25, you can tell. That was
Well, no.
within the day, but you can't tell, it was 10 minutes ago. It's 10,
Bruno,
the
can
wounds
you-
seem fresh.
can you look around for tracks?
I'll try.
I mean, we should just go.
Around.
Well, what if
Yeah,
there
you're
are
right.
alive?
We have a
what if
job
there-
to do. We should do it.
What if there are living paladins, though?
What?
Well,
So
if-
what if?
They could be at the camp, right?
Yeah, if
These
there
ones
were
could
living
be.
paladins, they'd probably group in the camp or near it.
Maybe. Just
Do
doesn't
you-
make sense that they're killing dinosaurs randomly.
Maybe they're hungry.
They aren't taking the kill, Ton.
Maybe
Let's start.
maybe they were chased off before they could take the kill.
Do you track?
I mean, sure. How many arrows do I get from the body, though, first?
Usable ones, you get... Let's see.
I'll get usable, and then I'll ask if I
And
can
then
get,
yours.
arrowheads and stuff from the
You get
broken ones.
You get 2, and then you can get the rest. So you get materials for 4 arrows
Sure.
additionally.
I might as well look around. I'll
Go
Look
ahead,
around for
make a
crafts.
survival check.
Kapow. 24.
24. Wow. You do see the tracks of the Stegosauruses. You see only 2 sets, one very large set and the tinier one. In the immediate area, you actually don't see any other tracks. You assume that they got away. You assume that the mother probably shielded the baby for as much as it could, and then it eventually bled out after they got away. Pat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much around here. It's too much chaos, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely don't... I'm just like thinking of the dad and the kid and just like, I do not want to talk to that mother if I could have. Without a family, that would have been... Anyway, should we just get going?
Yeah, probably. Might as well just go to the camp.
Okay. And you guys board again the boats. You get in your same order, I assume.
Yep.
And you shove off.
Rogar,
Ah,
thanks for trying to get me a dinosaur.
yeah, well, it didn't go very well. Next time we should make sure it doesn't have a dad still.
And that you don't get eaten by a T-Rex.
I'm fine if I have
He
like
handles
several
it
T-Rex
great.
teeth holes in my body.
Okay. And I think that's a good place to end off. Unless
Yeah.
you guys have anything else you want to do specifically.
Urith farts.
Experience.
Yeah, good.
Two T-Rexes have to be better than the fucking Terrafolk, right?
You'd assume. You
And
assume.
even though we didn't kill him, the dad
confident.
Stego, I mean,
We
can't
avoided
kill them.
combat.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he counts.
Still counts.
Uh-huh.
Epic still counts.
Yeah, hey, look.
Can you imagine if you had to have done a Stegosaurus voice for the rest of our campaign?
I mean, I'd have to talk to
Epic.
it. I'm not going to talk to it ever
You
I
again.
would've
can't
made you
make
do
your
it all
best
the time.
NPC voices
Can only do it once a
creatures
day.
that we'll never see again. That's not fair.
You know, every day I would have been like, Bruno,
Go get them.
how's my dinosaur doing?
Go get them.
please.
It would be such a waste. I'd be like, God dang it.
I'd do it at
Convince
the
them
end
to
of the day.
I mean, if I could, I guess.
Dino check-in.
Dino check-in.
I'm trying to be more Evie and not Constance though, because Constance would have been a blubbering mess. But I'm trying to be like, whatever, that dinosaur didn't come, and I don't care if its mummy died.
Oh, I did it wrong.
There's another hydrate and pet the doggos and kitties.
But doesn't my pretty doggo having no?
Can I hydrate if I dump
One-
this bag of ranch chips in my mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
1,271.
Ooh.
1,271. Damn.
Yeah.
Much better.
10 times almost. Right?
That's
Oh, no,
You
not-
wanna get times
no, it's not
1.25?
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Oh,
1,905.
We're like 2/3 of the way to level 16.
On the doorstep.
God damn. God
1,271.
damn. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
How do I
Thanks
get
for-
at that level?
Thanks for playing, guys. Good job.
Yee.
That was the chaos this campaign needed, right?
Yeah.
We done it.
It's been a while since I voiced anything.
Oh
That
my god, I
wasn't
got an
very good.
ASI next level.
Ooh.
Well, what do I do?
Yeah, I
There's
do
so
too.
many things to choose.
We're good for next week, right?
Plurmish.
Thinking.
I'm good for
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Next week for Cole's campaign. Yay!
Woo!
See if we get out of that jungle.
Oh god.
No, we're not.
yeah.
Never.
Alright. But yeah, do all the likes, subscribing, and following, and etc. etc. We'll see you next week. Keep posted on the Instagram, Twitter, etc. Goodbye.
Bye.